Alrighty. We are now back with more of the Pathfinder thing. And our plan is to hopefully try and solve this mystery that's going on. So I'm gonna hop in to the main call with the everyone and we'll get ourselves a-going.
Oh, I mean, that's how shit happens, my dude.
Oh, I know.
Not the bird.
Hello.
At all.
Before we start the stream, Ari, I want you to look at something beautiful. Look at the stream.
I see the preview, but I'm not turning that on because...
The consistent download rate.
Well, you know.
I'm updating everyone's...
Holy shit. It's not... I have downloaded both Cyberpunk, Dark Souls 3, now Final Fantasy 15. And it's
you say something about consistent
No!
download.
No!
Meanwhile, your audio just cut out.
No! I just saw... No, I can see the active dip right here. No!
This is what you get.
Roll 20, damn it.
This is what happens.
Roll 20.
This is what happens when you open your mouth.
Hubris.
God damn it, Reaper, that's literally... Hubris is my entire existence.
Yeah, we know someone else whose hubris is the entire existence. At the same time, he glitches and big tits. Yeah.
And also me, apparently, because I also end up breaking shit.
I'm gonna be fully honest. The more and more connections I get to John, the more and more I'm thinking I'm just an alt John all of a sudden.
You're the forgotten clone.
I'm
Southern John.
Southern John.
Southern John.
Oh God. Yeah.
So help me God, Reaper, if you... No. I was trying to stop you before you said yeehaws, so help me God.
Yeehaw.
This doesn't yee my haws, if you know what I mean.
Well, to be fair, he is in the Texas of Canada.
What?
Alright, Pathfinder.
Yep.
So...
Yep.
While I indulge in some throat-soothing soup, one of y'all do the recap.
Nope.
Oz did many a dice and did an investigation and found out that two people that wanted to do the loving got murdered. The end.
Tate
in all seriousness,
very
I'm gonna be frank, that was shit.
That's why I'm saying, in all seriousness. Actually, wait, Dark, aren't you usually the one that does the recap?
For payload.
Oh fuck, who usually does the recap here? DJ. Oh, he's just consuming soup though, so he's tasked one of us. And I don't trust myself, so...
I want, considering what's going on right now, considering y'all are going through a mystery...
Okay, fine, I'll take care of it. Well, from what I can...
Let me finish.
Sure.
Considering all of y'all are going through a mystery, I want all of you to try and remember shit. If you know what I mean.
I know what happened last session, but does that mean I'm good at...
describing?
Yeah.
Then explain it as you would a story.
DJ, I've had to basically spend the last 2 months writing and rewriting my story for my D&D campaign, and I'm not even happy with it right now. So do you really want that? Do you want 3 months of trying to explain this one session?
Yes. There you go.
Fuck.
Oh, Manus, help us.
There is no
God. Maneth's abandoned. Maneth has abandoned us long ago, Reaper.
Touche. Help us.
Soup is good.
There is no saving our tortured souls.
I'm back.
Maybe not you, but
you might be better off begging the Torag.
I got a fling with a bird. Don't worry.
Wait, what?
Let's not think about that one too much.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. What y'all chuckle nuts did last time.
Is we solved part 1 of probably what's going to be a 3-part mystery. I'm looking into the
Shit.
recent murders around
Standpoint.
Sandpoint, thank you. Around Sandpoint. And the implication that Oz is set to take the fall if any information about what was found at the scenes is revealed to the public.
Yep.
From what we can tell, and from what we were able to glean last time, this seems to be whoever's doing the killings aren't doing them by hand. They're conscripting undead puppets, per se. They're specifically ghouls and ghasts, but
Specifically
specifically ghasts. They seem to be using a third-party means in order to basically have them clean of what's going on while the murder's still taking place, and they can still essentially put the finger. Especially with the 2 notes we recently found. So far, after we've solved the second of 2 murders, of course we go to the second one, we've discovered, as I said, it's most likely a cult killing, framing it on one of the party members. We are right now, after discovering, or having a decent idea about what happened there, heading off to the first murder scene, where one victim seems to have survived it, but has been driven insane by the experience. And how many bodies were at the other location, DJ?
3, I think.
3.
It was
3,
3.
meaning it's gonna be another ghastly fucking scene for us all to investigate.
And you're not investigating the scene, you're going to go talk to the poor bloke that survived.
Yeah. Still.
Oh, okay. We're not investigating the scene, alright.
Not yet.
Then I was about wrong. Meaning we're gonna go on the long traversal to the asylum, the top of the hill.
Is that where we're gonna find the milkman?
Either the
What
milkman
is
or a
this up with
hunt.
the milkman?
Psychonauts.
Psychonauts.
So we'll either find the milkman and we will get help, or we will find a haunted potato and die a horrible death.
Haunted potato?
Haunted potato.
But the question is, will we find a John, a Paul, or a Ringo?
No.
Why would we be finding the Beatles?
Don't know why you were mentioning the Beatles here, Reaper.
Milkman.
Okay.
Milkman.
No.
From the song I Am the Walrus.
No.
That's
Even though
Eggman.
that's actually what that...
Anyway, let us
Anyway.
continue.
Anyway.
Without the milkman.
Now this time... Now this time on... What's the name of this campaign?
Rise of the Rune Lord.
That.
On Rise of the Rune Lords, we avoid the calcium delivery people.
Oh Lord.
Ari, can you keep a tally of how many times I need to smack Snowy?
I thought you were gonna say milkman because we've lost count at that one.
I didn't say milkman until I said milkman.
Anyway.
I'm sorry, DJ, but if we were to keep a counter of random shit said, half of Aries overlay would be counters.
Yo, Mistiv, you want to just go get like Italian food at this point?
Anyway,
Fucking
let us
why
continue.
not?
Remember, kids, don't play a drinking game with our streams, because you would be dead.
Anyway.
Mainly because of you.
Wah.
Keeping my mouth shut on that one.
Anyway. These are your current leads that the good sheriff has given you. You've already investigated the first one, which is the lumber mill. Iber Thorn, Van Vinder, the first murders, which you are going to the sanatorium to figure out, and then the rune, because you don't really know much about the Sahedron star, other than it's really fucking old.
And it represents both the 7 deadly sins, and the something virtues.
7
Yes.
heavenly
It's
virtues.
7. Thank you.
Yes, but that's all you know. You don't know what its purpose is or its significance.
I mean, if we're taking a carriage, Oz could probably flip through that book that Marcy has.
Note, the book will have no use whatsoever because it's only a bestiary as well as a Bible to Lamashtu.
Okay, that's slightly backwards because it is our. I thought we came to the conclusion that that symbol probably had something to do. Yeah, whatever.
No, I'm just reiterating it because you guys had that idea before.
Did we? All right.
Grumble, 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 grumble.
Meaning that Oz is probably going to have to go to the restricted section of a library that doesn't have a restricted section.
Yep.
Like, why do you not have anything on, like, half the shit going on in your town? We just never thought about it?
We forgot to write it down.
Or no one lived to write it.
Both.
God, first this town had dragon problems, and apparently now it's demons, and...
A single young black dragon.
That is still a problem.
That is true, though.
True, it did manage to run away.
That is a problem you haven't finished with yet. Alright.
It'll be a few years.
Excuse me. I'm just getting a donut.
What kind of donut?
Apple cider donut.
That's not a donut, that's a fritter.
I was gonna say if it's a Bismarck or a French cruller.
The fuck's a Bismarck? And I'm not talking about the boat.
Wait, you've never had a Bismarck?
No.
It's a jelly-filled donut that is usually filled with raspberry jam.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
typically
It's
typically I
the
have it with
donut.
custard.
It's the donut without the hole in it.
Yeah,
So
it's,
just a jelly donut.
Yes.
well, no. Usually it's got like chocolate or vanilla frosting, no hole, and is stuffed with custard.
So a Boston cream donut.
Yeah.
The custard
kinda.
is a Boston cream. The pastry cream is a Bavarian. The jam is a Bismarck.
DJ, I know how to solve this. Bert's donut.
God!
What was that?
Me slapping my arm.
I think you peaked your mic.
A little.
We didn't actually hear it.
Don't do it again.
I'm pretty sure I came close to peaking my mic with that reaction.
Do it again, but slowly.
No.
Anyway, where were we?
Well,
Y'all
we were
wa-
kind of trying to discuss leads on the rune since it's going to be a long travel time from Sandpoint to the Centurion.
Okay. You guys get a wagon, and the warhorse is actually pulling it.
Oh,
Would you
man.
look at that?
And Cobb's riding the horse.
His horse.
Actually,
Damn
right
I am.
as we leave town, Oz might want to poke her head into the library to see if there are any books that would even lead to it, like history of the town and so on and so forth, because it seems to be something that's fairly ingrained in the town, considering how old the building looked.
Okay.
Here's-
Okay. Roll me a knowledge local. Roll me a knowledge local.
Let me pull up some things because I'm realizing that I'm behind on a lot of...
You are behind.
I am, and that is my life. Knowledge local, you said, correct?
Yes.
How bad?
23.
shit.
Not bad.
You don't find anything. Excuse me. You don't find anything in the library, but you do catch wind of a scholar that could help you, named Broddard Quink.
Are they in the town?
Yes.
Well, y'all set up with the journey. Can I borrow one of you to investigate a lead?
Note, you do have limited amount of time during the day.
I'm aware. That's why I said while they're
And it
getting the
is-
wagon
it-
ready
and,
to.
and it is a day trip to the sanatorium.
I think.
That's why I'm saying.
Yeah.
Since they're getting the wagon ready, I'm asking if anyone would like to hop along to follow up on a lead.
Saburo just kind of raises a paw, and he's just like, I'm not good with the lifting thing, I'll leave that to the half-orc.
Oh, good, the fluffy one. If things go south, puppy eyes.
He just gives you a look like, seriously.
You have to consider all your options.
He just waves off to you guys and starts going with Oz.
I need to. I want my ambience back.
Need
There we
more
go.
ambience.
Now there's a neat little scholar that might be able to get me what I'm looking for. As I forget how to spell ambiance.
You know. He just kind of goes, what in specific are you looking for?
Well, it's clear that this town must have some sort of history about the occult nature, considering how old the buildings and ruins were that we've experienced these last few days.
True, I guess.
If anything, I can get a bit of a historical contact. Thank you, Reaper. Maybe even see if any events like this have happened in the past. And what caused them to stop.
You know.
Usually murder. I hate you, DJ.
Scare you?
No, I just hate it. As my character, who's currently, well, no longer dating a white dragon because they had to go, but
Oh shit! You never mentioned that.
it's the part about being an adventurer. You can't have a steady relationship.
Joke's on you. Okay, fine.
Funny enough, I had to deal with an adult blue dragon as the queen of the last campaign. I had to deal with a lot of dragons, DJ.
Anyway.
All of them were flirting with my character. It was terrible.
Anyway.
Give me a second.
Now, Snowy, remember, what are
Yeah.
you specifically asking? Were you going to be asking this scholar?
I have two things in mind, and if we can't get much from it, we can always come back later. After we get some more info.
I'm talking to you out of character.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm going to be asking about the rune and seeing if this town has any history when it comes to occultic problems, considering how old the ruins and the building that we had once discovered a large amount of this happening coming. Basically, like, what... If there's a long history and what happened with that history, with the occult matter.
Okay.
Considering the fact that, like, this stuff looks too ancient to have just shown up one day.
But also, what's the biggest consistency so far?
The rune.
Yes.
That's why it's the first thing I'm asking.
Okay, because
And you know what the best part is?
you have 3 instances of this rune so far.
You know what the best part about this is, DJ?
What?
I have a way to show off this rune.
No, still though, do you know what these 3 instances are?
There was the once in the murder place. Yeah, the murder hall. I'm gonna call it
Yep,
the murder hall. It was a lumber mill.
Where was it? I'm quizzing you here.
It was basically drawn into the guts and flesh of the poor guy pinned up on the sawmill.
Yep, it was carved into his chest. What's the second one?
The second one was shit. What was her name? The Azamar that we beat the shit out of.
Nawalia.
Yeah, Noalia. I think it was in that room. I don't remember where, but I think it was in that room.
It was. She had it on a pendant.
Oh, you mean the pendant I'm wearing? That's right.
Yes. Yes, the same
I
one.
don't have to use Arcane Mark. I can just slap that on the table.
And also, Saburo's shield ring.
Oh, okay.
Oh, who'd we lose?
Not me, I'm
Mr.
here.
Iv.
I'm here.
Still here. So, Mistiv.
Yep.
Well, fortunately, we're doing a bit with the fluffy one and the addict.
And
At
like
least she's
how
not injecting honey into her veins.
not yet,
Ugh.
But
but,
still,
but at least
sorry.
I like how Saburo is just the fluffy one. Hold on.
Well, he is. And the third instance coming from the shield ring is because the shield that's projected by the ring takes the shape of the Sahedron rune, the 7-pointed star. So, I got
EJ, do me a favor. Could you type the name of this guy for me real quick?
Will do.
Broder Quink?
Quink.
Quink.
Think
Okay.
twink, but with a Q.
Oh, it's Saburo.
Oi!
Wow!
Shots fired.
Hey, Oz fires shots at herself as well.
I mean, yeah,
Okay,
you have
you're
a
not
gun.
wrong.
But also, of course, shots fired from the one with a gun. At the only other person who knows how to use the gun.
Exactly.
Tish.
No, you guys don't actually know personally what the 7-pointed star is actually called. I've just been accidentally having that slip.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah.
You act like
I act like you have a memory. Yes, you're
Yeah.
cool and have a fishbowl.
I know some things, but not all things.
What was the memory of Rusty Steve?
More like a 90s hard drive.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Well,
Anyway,
if I mute a lot, it's because my dog doesn't know how to shut up.
it's fine.
It's just Saburo's barking noises.
Okay. Now we're actually getting to. Now
I'm waiting.
now we can check casual racism off the list.
I think we could have checked casual racism off the list the second we referred to Saburo as the fluffy one.
No, that's endearing.
Is it now?
Yes.
Oh, it depends on how Saburo takes it.
How do I take what?
Being called the fluffy one?
Oh. I don't know. Has anyone actually called him that to his face?
God.
Oz.
Excuse me.
Anyway. Oz is going to attempt to approach the abode of this scholar that she heard about.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome
we
back,
got a
Mistiv.
Mistiv.
His internet did a blip.
Wah, wah, wah.
More than a flip, holy fuck.
Question, is there a knocker or is she going to have to use her knuckles to knock on this person's door?
Oh no, she actually has to get her hands dirty for once.
I know, it's terrible.
Aren't you wearing gloves?
I am.
Roll me another knowledge local to see if you can easily find where he's currently living.
Ooh. I would assume I would ask around.
Okay, no, you do manage to ask around and about this particular scholar that has moved in recently.
Oh, so it's not the resident hermit. Got it.
No, it's not. Why would you think that?
Scholar.
So,
God, I hope I don't resemble
Oh,
my
wait,
father enough.
hey.
By the gods, I hope I don't resemble my father enough, or this is gonna be one lengthy conversation. Oh no.
You,
Just that chuckle.
there is a knocker on the door.
Ah, well, I guess.
Your knuckles are saved for another day.
I guess, Sabro, we shall rap upon his chamber door. As I usually do the knocking.
Make sure
Quote
it's not
the
his chamber
scholar.
pot.
Nevermore.
quote the fox, nevermore.
Oh. I think we've
Alright, I'm gonna do
gone
it 2 more
past-
times and hopefully get his attention. Just like
The second time you go to do this, you see this man
no,
open the
man.
door.
Oh God, he's got a cat.
Yeah, he's got a cat. You gonna judge him for it?
No,
Judgy
I'm just
Jason?
saying this man's a good man. He got cat.
I mean,
I mean, just because a cat likes someone doesn't mean they're necessarily good.
yeah,
Yeah, just
remember,
look at me. I got 2 of them that like me.
Yeah, remember, cats are assholes. That's
I
the
mean-
joke, right?
Yeah.
I should know. My own child is here somewhere causing havoc.
Is Yowl still on the roof?
I have no idea. For those on the stream wondering, there is a
Don't
cat.
explain it.
Okay, fine.
I mean, if you wanted to explain, there's a cat on the roof
There is
yelling
a cat
at
on the
people.
roof. Yelling at people. She is the neighborhood stray known as Yowl because she yells all the damn time. Literally, that's all she does. Anyway.
This is not a cat on a hot tin roof.
He puts on his glass. He adjusts his glasses and goes, "Yes, may I help you?"
Oswald Robinson, local investigator. I was informed you might have some information that could be pertinent to an investigation.
Ah, yes, one of the heroes of Sandpoint.
Please, I literally just showed up and shot a gun once.
Well, out with it. What do you want? As he turns and walks in.
Well, it's a rather simple matter. There have been some unscrupulous activities among the town and just outside of it,
Get on with it.
involving.
There's been murders
Well, I
and we have
was-
information.
Thank you.
Straight
have
to the
men-
point.
Been some murders around town, and we're looking for some information. And we've noticed that this sigil, as she kind of like takes the amulet off her neck, has been approaching upon every situation involving matters such as this.
Do you do show him the?
Yes, I'm sure the amulet. You show him the amulet. Words.
Ah, so you're showing the cat the amulet instead. I see.
Very wise.
Because the cat is obviously the smarter of the people in the room.
Wow.
That's an insult.
Yeah, that much it is. But no, he doesn't really seem to take heed in with the murders. But as soon as you show him the pendant, he holds it out his hand and looks at you almost as to say, "May I take a look?"
Go on.
Do you put it in his hand?
Yes.
Okay.
It's old man fart, clearly.
No,
Damn
look
creaky
at
chair.
what you guys just put in fucking chat.
Hmm?
Yowl wolf.
My fucking god.
You know.
I can't with you people sometimes.
Ugh.
Hey, I wasn't here, so don't blame me.
I'm sorry. It caught me off guard. Anyway. He takes the pendant and just looks at it for a little bit and just he quickly goes to one of his tables, which has a plethora of tools strewn about, and just studies it for a moment. How did you know that I studied ancient Thessalonian?
Polonian, I had a hankering on that. Word goes around town faster than you'd think. Especially with the, weird happenings around town.
You can usually blame the gossiping ladies at the water well.
Yes, the scuttlebutt.
Well, now that you seem to have some proof, and you said they were talking about murders, right?
Not talk about, actual murders. If this was just rumor, then it probably wouldn't be as pertinent as it is currently.
Oh, joy. I see. Well, don't let me stop you. How can I be help?
It's deciphering the origin of that rune, per se. It's been etched. Its most recent appearance has been etched into the corpse of one of the recent victims. I am to believe that it's probably some kind of symbol used by the local cult that we had recently shooken up.
Well, you shut up, bird. Ow, he bit me.
Hubris.
Yep.
I'm talking about you first. I mean, we kind of are, but not right now.
Anyway,
Well, let me just give you the basics of what I know about ancient Thessalon. It was a vast empire ruled by powerful wizards. The sheer monuments they left can testify to their power, and the unnatural way of these monuments that resist erosion in the march of time testifies at how strong their magic was. Some scholars and sages place the peak of the Thessalonian Empire's golden age to at about what was it, 8,000 years ago? But I believe that it to be even older, that it collapsed no sooner than, say, anywhere between 10.5 thousand years in the past.
As much as I appreciate the lecture, sir, and I will be back for one if you'd be willing to hold one, I feel as if though the history lesson can wait, as there are real worrisome in the town. It's
No,
pertinent that we at least...
no, the rest of the townsfolk don't know about the murder.
I'm aware. If you'd let me finish...
Just making sure you remember, Snowy.
Okay.
he knows.
Fucking smicker. If word gets out about the murders, it could cause havoc, and
We're also in a
couple
bit of a
heads might
rush.
roll.
We need to make a day's journey here, and maybe about an hour or so.
Right. Well, it's just that you need to know. You actually did need to know us because Because while I'm here to investigate the old light, which I believe was a war machine once capable of spewing fire from its peak, but namely this seems to be one of the most important things of ancient Thessalon. The seven-pointed star, or as rather known as the Sahedron rune. And not only
Go on.
yes, Snowy, you have something to say?
No, I'm just that's Oz like repeating it to herself.
Yeah.
Okay. I see how it is.
Faint mumbles.
Yeah, you have an investigator. She's going to do this stuff.
And signifies not only the seven virtues of the rule, which is generally settled on to have been wealth, fertility, honest pride, abundance, eager striving, righteous anger, and rest, but also the seven schools of magic recognized by Thessalon, with divination magic not being held in high regard by the ancients, albeit how useful utility it has. And he takes a sip of his coffee. And you see there are several unclean cups.
Hmm.
He may have forgotten to actually wash a couple of them. and then he says this, with a bit of a sly grin that, honestly, from what as much as understood about Thessalon, its rulers were far from paragons, if you will. And that the classic mortal sins, you know the seven: greed, lust, pride, envy, wrath,
Yes,
gluttony,
yes.
sloth, rose from the corruption of these Thessalonian virtues of rule. And in any case, the Siege rune is definitely, or rather was, a symbol of power, one that may have stood for and symbolized the whole of the empire itself. And you said and where did you get this, and have you seen any more?
Well, there is where we found them. There is is it a keep? Not but 20, 30 miles out from town.
Oh, you mean Thistletop? Yes,
That's the one.
you and your companions, I've heard, settled the goblin problem.
It seems to have been a red herring, if anything. But yes, deep under Thistletop is where we first found that rune, along with a rather hateful Azamar and a beast.
He adjusts his glasses.
Actually, that amulet you're holding there was ripped from her throat.
Quite. And any others more probably pertaining to this murder or murders?
And as I
you
said
quite put
earlier,
it?
there was one etched upon the most recent victim.
I see. Well, considering that the killer carved into the flesh of his victim may point to some sort of scholar being the murderer. Not me, of course.
Oh, trust me, you're not the only one that has the eyes raised at them.
Ah, I see. Well, just that's all I can really give you for now, considering your tight agenda, but feel free to come again another time. I would like to study that this amulet a little bit more, and quite possibly, if you can put a word in with the sheriff, I'd like to investigate the scene myself. And you can see and you can tell from his body language that he's not exactly giddy, but he's excited.
I'll tell you what, sir. Hold on to the amulet for now and see what you can pull up. I'll try and get a word in with the sheriff on our way out in order to hopefully get some more eyes on this investigation.
Righto. Well, thank you. And he takes a sip of his coffee and walks the rest of you to the door. And his cat almost trips Saburo. Don't worry. She does that. She does that to everyone. It's almost like she's some kind of arse. But she's a lovely little thing once you get used to her.
He just kind of like bares his fangs at her. He didn't quite appreciate it, but alas.
Radio?
Off they go, I guess.
The next you meet, sir.
Very well, and you two leave.
As you know, Saburo's walking out the door. He just runs into an Oz hand holding out a honey candy for him.
No thanks.
You sure? You took quite the fall.
What fall?
He didn't quite trip over the cat. He just hand waves it off.
All right. And we kind of like go to return to the party and kind of get on our way.
Okay, let me just jot down XP.
Oh, mean.
And also, yeah, you know, role-playing experience.
I am so used to like milestone leveling.
Oh, you
that
know.
like getting random EXP here and there is so weird to me.
Anyway, go on.
You're weird.
I'm hurt.
Do.
Wounded even.
Oh, get a band-aid.
More.
Maybe I will, you son of a bitch.
My mother's a nice lady, thank you.
You're right, she is.
You're also not wearing a pointy hat to protect you from her.
Anyway. You guys all basically load in and Cobb Sal's up and puts Shalmis onto the path that Shaft Hemlock gave you guys to head to the sanatorium.
Mean.
Do I see the sheriff on the way out?
I'll say that he decided to check in with what you guys are doing, considering that Cobb is taking a warhorse and loading and attaching a wagon to it that he's borrowing.
I'm just gonna say, all right, sheriff. Well, as we ride off to looks over at the warhorse and Cobb and the wagon being juggled essentially.
Our doom.
Our doom. I will say, there is a specific scholar. You should probably know him. He had to probably talk to you in order to get a lodging point. Quinn? Wait, yeah. Yeah. Hair in my mouth.
Did you?
Waffle. You're not supposed to eat the rabbit when it still has its fur on. How many times do we have to tell you?
You may be familiar with Broadert.
He has a
Oh yes,
He's
the
rather-
old cogger that likes to skulk around the ruins and such. Nice fellow.
He's rather more knowledgeable about this experience than we would have expected. If you'd allow him to aid in the investigation, we might be able to maybe not immediately track down the murderer, but keep the murders from happening.
Or find
Well,
more information.
Well, as long as he keeps quiet about this to the general public, I can let him in on the scene, or at least examine the body. The sawmill's
Entirely fair.
almost cleaned up.
Yeah, should be fair enough. However, do expect a research paper from him after all this is done.
Well, I mean, he is here to study that old machine that the bookies call the old light. So it's not my concern, but if he's to help solve these strings of murders and potentially prevent more, frankly, I'm all for it.
That's entirely fair. However, I almost want to do something real quick. DJ,
Oh no.
considering Oz's backstory of literally pouring through numbers upon numbers of tomes of research papers and, fucking, what's the term? Not textbooks, but studies. I guess I'm gonna have to say studies at this point on assorted things, especially the occult. Does she know of any papers that are written by Dear Broderick?
No.
Okay. Well, shit. He either has not submitted a paper or none of the papers made it to the cities I was in.
Research
I
paper?
Yeah, research paper.
There's somebody else you could ask.
But she's not available right now. She's in the ruins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe when we get back to town. Because on the trip there, Sabro was probably just going to be chilling eating an apple.
Do you
Oh,
steal
so you're an
that apple?
asshole.
He did not
the thing
steal
is,
the apple.
but the thing is, he's not holding it in his dominant hand, dust it off on his shirt, then take a single bite out of it. He's actually eating the apple.
That is a point, but if the initial crunch is especially loud, then he's an asshole.
Then it's just a crunchy apple, dude.
Yeah, he's gonna wait for a
Yeah,
little
apples,
while.
I can go for one.
He also did not steal the apple, he bought the apple. Or probably just took it
With
from
whose money?
Likely story.
I was gonna
With
say
whose money?
or he probably got it that morning for breakfast.
Or I have a tree.
Yeah.
Speaking of apple, I'm having one right now.
It's his apple, he got it legally.
From a legal tree.
Tish.
Get
I want
back
to
here,
see this
Stephen
tree. I want to
George.
see this tree's certification.
Yes.
Certification?
Tree certification for
Yes,
producing
this
apples.
certifies that you are a tree.
No. Sir, under this registration, it appears that you are not just any tree, but a Granny Smith apple tree. Where is the Granny?
Where's the granny?
Smith?
What's a
Granny.
Granny
Where is the
Smith? All we
Smith?
have are sour apples.
I will fight you, and I will lose.
Sabro
Yes,
is
you
just
will.
gonna munch the apple while they're waiting.
I need to get a drink, so I'll be right back.
Don't die.
So, Cobb,
What?
roll me animal handling real quick.
Can you control horse?
Probably not.
Also, is Max with you, or is he back at the tavern?
He's always with me. He's my new best friend.
Bork.
Orc. Oh, sorry, that's Max. Orc.
Your dog sounds just like you.
I know, isn't it great? Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Speaking of which, I need to actually.
He's the best porker.
Oh, that's actually nice. Okay, well. Do-do-do-do.
What about my little Borker? Are you okay?
She's a butt.
That she is, but she's currently trying to take a nap.
How about my little
Aw.
meow? How about my little Murpher?
Mer-
Murpher? What the fuck's a Murpher?
Matthew
Waffle
Murphy.
does not. No,
Matthew
okay, here it is.
Murpher?
Waffle does not.
Mercer?
Matthew
Hey,
Murphy.
DJ, you can attest. Waffle does not meow.
He doesn't Murph either.
He murps and he chirps and he trills.
I'm now getting a speech of him of saying Murph so much.
So what is Waffle Bagel?
Probably.
That's still the thing about Bagel, is that his meow is so high pitched, but he's huge.
Indy.
He is big boy.
He's wrong with you. He's apparently Indiana's afraid of an apple.
No. Is it Burb?
He's looking at it though.
Probably
Anyway.
because it's shiny.
Fine.
Okay. Shadow Mist trots along at a brisk pace. The ride is only slightly uncomfortable, with the occasional bump or two, because all you guys all have is a horse wagon, not one that's covered. Thankfully, it's not. Actually, no, it is covered, and thankfully it is, because it is raining a little bit.
Yeah, if only that library had anything interesting to read. This would be perfect reading weather.
You went to a library and didn't even pick up a single book.
There was nothing on the. We were short on time, and there was nothing about, I don't know, dangerous cults. I probably should have asked that if he had any of his papers.
You know, you could have at least read about the non-dangerous cults of the region.
I feel as if, though, currently, with pressing matters aside,
There's such a thing as a non-dangerous cult.
yes, it's called most of the major religions.
But then those wouldn't be cults.
I'm looking at Marcy when I say that.
Marcy kind of just gives you this stare of, really?
The only difference between cults and religions are theological standpoints.
No, not even that. It's more coercion.
That's. I don't know. Do you meet regularly on a set aside day?
I don't know if I should be offended or not.
This is a legitimate question, Lady Marcy.
It varies from depending on who you follow.
So it varies from subsect to subsect, and also probably the region you're in.
In my experience, yes.
No, that's entirely fair. Yeah, like I said.
Anyway.
Every religion has a messiah, a god of some sort, and some kind of standing. It's all dependent on how you choose to do it, whether it's referred to as a religious entity or a cultic entity.
And then where Tatsi and I come from, we have both gods and demons that can be the same thing depending on who you ask.
Yet everyone fears a sinner.
Not even
Well,
that, the gods are fickle.
That is true. And then and sometimes the people following the gods are even more fickle. Look at the Nagashi and the Kitsune.
This is going to be one long trip.
Oh no, it's to put it short. The story's still that the god of the god of the Nagashi and the goddess of the
Hang on.
God, just let me rewind a little bit. Because it's god of the Kitsune and goddess of the Nagashi.
Actually,
All I can say is,
I think Saburo follows a goddess, but go on.
in a world of gods, monsters, and demons, what's the point of having an organized religion when at any moment you could be killed by the opposing side?
That may be true, but at least for the harvest goddess, she's just more fickle if you happen to be a bit of a rude miser, is all.
Oh god, I miss those harvest festivals.
Hmm.
Father would always bring me to the boonies, and we'd have a joyous day.
And with my goddess, the stories go that they were involved with a god for the Kitsune. Both groups deny it, though.
Of course.
Well, that's part of the reason why generally Nagashi and Kitsune don't trust each other.
That's
And well, Nagashi also see you as tricksters who aren't worth trusting.
Ah, and I was the one that was racist for calling you a dirty snake person.
he just kind of wiggles his fingers at you and just like, there are more important things to be worrying about. Then again, I remember the one time legends foretold, and if you even and says, look down upon the poor, Daikitsu would flood all your rice fields, and whoop, away goes your harvest.
Is that why you have literally every single bit of platinum you've come across?
You see, I'm still a generous man.
And
I
here
mean-
I heard that you were, what, saving your skin with all that platinum?
Hey, that platinum came in handy now, didn't it? Saved us a fight.
There's one less bullet wasted.
Oh, besides, it's not like I really follow what most of those Nagashi say anyway. I'm what you would call an outsider in there with them anyway.
Feels if I was to walk into any one of them, any church, I'd probably burst a flame considering my mother.
You just get a blank stare out of Saburo.
You forget the thing?
Oh, right, the hag.
That, yes.
He just kind of shrugs. I'm pretty sure I would be lit aflame if I so much stepped back home. But that's for other reasons and not of the divine.
The funnier reason.
Family. That sounds like family trouble.
Let's leave it at that one.
Don't worry, my family trouble is long gone. Mostly because they left me for dead.
Well, aren't you dramatic?
Hey, I'm only alive because of a dragon.
Again, drama, intrigue, craziness.
You arrive at the sanitarium.
Oh man.
Finally!
uh,
Done with this conversation.
Oh, I only
I know.
had time for one nap.
It took you about 3 or 4 hours to get there.
It's a
It's not a
joy.
day's journey. We were doing so. We were.
Does anyone have a clock on them?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think I have a fairy box or a pocket watch. Or
I mean,
whatever.
just look at Saburo's eyes.
The fuck is a fairy box?
I think that's just probably an old terminology for clock.
It's a trap card that you pay 500 life points to keep up every turn.
God damn it.
What the fuck is a trap card?
Yeah. I don't know. Pick up Saburo by his scruff and look into his eyes.
By the way, yeah, it's a Ren Fair joke.
Figured as
And
such.
I haven't had a pocket watch in like 2 years. You'd be amazed how much bread you can get for one.
I want to make a joke, but it wouldn't even make sense.
Go on.
The hell's a
Just make it-
watch?
Pocket watches exist.
Yeah.
I know, that's why I say it wouldn't make sense, but it's a funny joke.
You could say she spent her time on bread.
Wah, wah, wah.
Question: Did she buy nothing but bread for 3 days?
You say that.
Damn it! God.
My diet over the last few years has not been the best.
And Cobb somehow fell asleep on top of the horse.
Cobb, wake up.
We're
I'm
here.
sorry, this fucking conversation's going nowhere.
Well, at least the horse was going somewhere, even with you not paying attention.
I'm honestly surprised it didn't crash anything with you asleep.
It's
Yes,
a
it was on
horse.
I hit the button by accident. Ignore it, please. I moved my mouse back onto the screen and clicked by accident, and it randomly decided to click 2D100.
Sorrow.
Okay,
Please ignore.
Horse. K-Bub. Weirder things have happened.
Have you ever heard of the tales of the drunken sailors on the horse's back? Those things don't crash either. They just don't go anywhere.
Yet we're somewhere. Anyway, I
Sabro
don't
just
suppose anyone thought about putting a word ahead that we were coming here, were they?
Sabro just leaps out in the back of the wagon.
Awfully rude to just, show up unannounced, so I'm guessing none of you thought to send a note ahead.
That's your job, Miss Investigator.
Oh shit, you're right.
What? Well, let's hope the sheriff has more brain cells than our entire group.
Hey, I'm holding on to mine. Oh god.
Mhm.
I just like pauses in the middle of a conversation. It's like, oh god. Okay, bud. Manners.
That's why I'm knocking.
I mean, no, that's right. You got a point.
Oh, bother.
Sabro's gonna look in the window over here.
I don't even know if this is the door. I think this is the door.
This place is abandoned. I'm going to scream.
Tries the handle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
I'm gonna roll a perception to see if there's anything on the inside.
You can't actually reach these windows.
I will climb up to the window.
Can
Do you
Can
have spider
Tatsu-
power?
I have
Tatsu
climb.
Spider fox. Spider fox.
Can Tatsuya slither up wall and look in
No.
the window?
You have legs.
Yeah, he has
Also,
legs.
but reptile.
Do you have a climb speed?
Yeah, I should have a climb speed.
Okay.
No, you don't.
Okay, I have a grappling hook. Can I climb up the wall to see the
And
window?
as you ponder this, the door actually opens, and
Oh, thank God.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
okay, well, why is Hannah doing this?
I don't know.
This man appears in the doorway.
Oh no.
Hello.
I see a
Why?
few things.
Okay, I
Hello?
went to reveal instead of. Why is it hiding? You piece
You
of
always have
shit
that problem.
program.
Sabro
Always.
Even on the new computer.
Sabro just
It's
peeks around the
Roll20.
corner.
He's like, yes, hello. Are you here to visit one of our patients?
Yeah, some
Oz-
guy that went crazy because he
Oz is-
survived a murder or something.
Oz is gonna kind of squeeze her head over the shoulder, badge in hand, going like, "We're in private investigators. We were hired
What's
to."
this, candy?
Will you not? We were hired to investigate a certain phenomenon. We've been told that one of the victims, well, survivors actually, was positioned here.
Sheriff Hemlock might have.
I don't know why I'm in front. I'll let these guys do the talking.
Sheriff Hemlock should have sent word ahead for that we were going to be arriving.
Max, sit.
Do you know the name of who you wish you're looking into?
Did we ever actually get the name?
Yes.
Yes, we did, but I don't remember it because it's been a couple weeks. DJ, keen recollection. Mind if I roll for this?
Yes.
All right. I believe this would be knowledge history. Remember something?
I think so, yeah.
Am I right, DJ? Knowledge history. Remember something?
Just all basic intelligence check.
No, that's entirely fair.
Tell
Boom! Shakalaka.
Nice.
Your memory fails you.
On a nat 20.
I mean technically the difficulty has to roll a 25. And it will beat the nat 20.
True.
Plot twist: the DC is 25.
Plot twist, it's lowest. It's plot twist, it's roll low for success.
Plot twist, you turn into a pretzel.
Ah, fuck, not again.
I can do that with my leg.
We're all a bunch of chuckle fucks.
Do I remember the name with that?
You wrote it in chat.
Oh, thank you.
Graced.
A certain graced Sylvia?
Sevilla.
Thank you.
Yes, him. He's, well, rather shaken on what's
Not
happened to
stirred.
him and his cohorts.
Damn it, Mistiv, I thought the same thing.
What?
Not stirred.
What do you mean not so loud?
Shaken, not stirred. How do you like your cocktail?
How do you like your martini?
How do you like
I
your
don't think he's
screwdriver?
seen those movies. Let's move on.
Go
I
on,
don't
go on.
drink.
It's a movie reference.
God, y'all are gonna make me drink tonight, aren't you?
That's the plan.
Go on,
That is-
DJ.
I'm going to end all of it.
The hell did I do?
What'd I do?
You two did something. I know it. You just haven't done it yet.
Y'all are here. Y'all are guilty by
Guilt by
association.
association.
Hold on.
Okay.
Bird out of control.
Yes. Because I'm eating an apple. Shut up, you.
Bite you.
Okay. He shows the. He shows the five of you into reception.
It's very cramped in here.
Is there a donation box
No,
nearby?
no. This is a. These are all 5 foot space, so it's
I
actually a
know.
relatively big room.
I know, I'm making a joke.
Max unfortunately has to stay inside.
Outside, you mean?
Yeah, I said outside.
You said inside. Is there a donation box in this room by chance?
Roll for donation box.
For charity?
No.
No donation box. Really?
You know, I think that's the first time I've said roll for charity.
Wow.
Mwah.
So
I
if
mean-
we ever do a charity stream for this Pathfinder game, then do we
No
roll for charity?
If only.
Do we roll for chair?
Anyway.
Only if you smack somebody with it. Just turn into pro wrestling.
So which one of us is the heel?
I mean, Oz is clearly the ringside announcer, if that's the case.
You're the heel announcer. Got it.
Now, you guys actually did get a note. It was a love introduction from Hemlock.
Oh, yeah.
So you wish to give him that.
Marcy pulls out the letter and presents it.
So you five was sent by Hemlock.
Correct.
Of course.
character. Ooh, they've got to be really tired to not remember.
That we said that.
Yes.
I was gonna say, just kind of as a reference point, how much does it smell of death to the fox nose?
Roll me perception.
One perception check.
Oh god, Tati is gonna. Oh, Tati is gonna have a field day with that too, wouldn't he?
Well,
Sorry, the meds that are keeping me from not dying wore off. What's going on?
Yeah, Severo's checking to see how much it smells of death. And I
Well,
rolled a frickin' 28.
it doesn't smell pleasant.
Yuck.
Doesn't smell pleasant by any means.
But can he identify the smell?
Not this moment.
Okay.
Can Tati taste the smell?
No, apparently not.
You accidentally lick your eye.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, got something in my eye.
No.
Reptile.
Also, just because you're a reptile and you're a snake person doesn't mean that you don't have actual olfactory senses in your nose.
It's still a jaw. Let's help. Just, can I taste the smell? No.
And speaking of crap getting in your eye, I bit into my apple and a little juice got in my eye.
Yuck. I'll be right
Ah,
back.
it burned.
No, I think we can just jokingly say that Tati is translating for Max. Oh, God. This is why our. And we lost Mistiv again.
No. No, I'm still here because he's typing. Mr. Here.
What are you talking about? I didn't go anywhere.
You fuck off.
Ugh.
We'll just wait for you to get back. So, how's everyone else doing?
Yeah, not bad.
I'm back.
Oh.
Okay. So one of you that talked to Hobb, to Aaron Hobb, the owner of this sanatorium, also known as Hobbs Sanatorium, roll me a diplomacy check.
As long as there's no goblins involved.
I have a +4 to diplomacy. Does anyone have anything better?
+5, but not marked. But
I can beat all of you. I got a -1.
Let me check.
I mean, it passed most. I passed most checks.
Total is 6.
You have a +1 to it. But actually, I'll just roll it. Lol.
Should I try it?
If you wanna.
Anything better than my 9, bro.
Okay. So, you guys got a +2 to that. because you presented the letter of introduction.
Right.
And it's just You okay, Snowy?
Blah, blah, blah. True.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, after reading over the letters, like, yes, you said you want to talk to, Grace? About something?
About the incident he got himself involved in, let's say.
Okay, well, follow me. You can meet with him for only a few minutes. He's rather out of it.
I'm guessing he still hasn't recovered fully, if even in the slightest.
I mean, he only came here just recently. Right this way.
Quack.
Oh shit, a pretzel.
I was waiting for one of you to notice.
I noticed it. I just didn't
I
want to bring
noticed
up
it.
the pretzel.
I just didn't think it was relevant.
How old is pretzel?
It's a fresh pretzel. Marcy,
it a
Cobb, are you two following?
Oh,
I'm
yeah, sorry.
literally useless here, so I think I'll just stand over here by the
Sorry
door.
about that.
Oz, don't take the
Where
pretzel.
the
We
fuck
got
did
more.
Marcy go? Oh, there she is.
Oz, don't take the pretzel. We have more important things to do.
I'm starving, Tatsi. I'm living slowly off the honey candies I am so voraciously addicted to. I need some carbs.
Why didn't you eat breakfast then?
You do know.
Meow.
You do know sugar.
No!
You do know
Time
sugar's
after
a
it.
carb.
Please do not end up getting diabetes.
If I have...
What's
I mean,
diabetes?
what is diabetes?
Anyway,
I have enough poison resistance in my veins to basically already show that I have an overproduction of insulin in my system.
Okay, as you guys are walking along, do you wish to observe the place at all?
sure.
Oz will do an observation station.
I shall do so as well.
Oz, please use your
I
eyes
wish to
so
perceive.
I don't die. Oz, your fucking eyes.
I was gonna say, Saburo is probably trying to keep a nose out for that smell he's smelling.
That
Okay.
smelly smell? That
What is
smells
this, perception?
Roll the smell.
Perception.
20.
Okay.
He smells.
Foxboy.
Yes.
smelly.
You get
That was
a
rude.
generalization of it coming from that direction. Marcy, you're blind. Excuse me, where are you going?
He'll probably just kind of glance about the area. Oh, it's nothing. I just thought I smelled something over here.
Well, unfortunately, that door is rather stuck. I've appeared to have lost the key to it and haven't had the funds to get a locksmith out here to make a new one.
Huh. Fair.
I can break it.
That's
Yep.
well, you're so lucky. I'm pretty sure.
Please,
Saburo
no,
here.
don't
Oh, okay.
break anything.
I'm pretty sure Saburo here is pretty good at taking care of tricky locks.
Can we please focus on the task at hand?
Let's leave the investigator and the cleric to the injured, shall we? He kind of puts up his paws. I won't touch anything, I promise.
Thank you. Thank you very much. This way.
Come on, Oz.
If
Why
I may,
is it?
sir, how long have you been running the sanatorium?
Hold on. Let me just look up here.
It's times like these I wish I had the ability to flip my token. I'm just constantly staring at these two over here by the door.
I mean, they're staring back.
I am physically unable to turn around. I'm sorry.
Well,
I can do a handstand.
Go on.
I've been operating the sanatorium for about at least for 2 years now. I used to be why do you ask?
Oh, no reason, just attempting to understand the lay of the land. My father once took me on a trip past these parts, but I don't quite remember much. So reacquainting myself with the world around me is a part of my general hobbies.
I see. Well, come now, carry on. Let's get going. He's up on the 3rd floor. It's where I usually keep the more, well,
Worrisome, or
yes. Let's go with that.
apologies. I don't quite know what would be the most fitting end
Insane,
response.
Marcy. They're dealing with things unimaginable by the human mind.
I was trying to find a
Be
more
nice.
respectful way to put it, but
Now that he's out of view, do you think we should wait a while?
You guys coming?
Hold on to that. I was gonna ask DJ real fast. What, like, as he got closer, was Sabro able to tell what kind of smell that was?
Couldn't exactly tell, but definitely smelled dank. Not the good dank.
Hold on.
Smelled bad.
Musty.
Oz,
Yeah.
where are you going? We're supposed to go up the stairs.
Give me a sec, guys. I'm waiting for Ari to come back so I can at least say something before we...
Yeah, I've got to use the head.
Yep. Stretch break. Stretch break. Walk around a little bit. Stretch. I gotta put the bird back in because he's been out for a long ass while, and also I gotta toss up this apple core.
I'm back.
I like red apples.
All right.
Alright, Oz is simply going to look at you before she goes up the stairs and go like, if you think there's something odd behind that door, crack it open as soon as possible and don't fall behind us too long.
He just kind of gives you a thumbs up.
And Marcy, if you have any objections, understand the gravity of what we're dealing with.
Hmm.
We can't trust everyone we come across. Now
trust
come
me,
along.
I know that very well.
I'm waiting for you.
We've got some insane fellows to go talk to.
Whee.
Yay.
Yeah, Sabro's
Love
gonna.
talking to insane people. Ooh.
Yeah, Sabro's just gonna do a disable device on the lock. Hello?
Hello?
I think DJ walked
DJ went for a walk.
away.
DJ.
He went to stretch. He told us to stretch and we didn't listen.
Oh no, I mean I had to
Our
deal with Barky
hubris.
Dog.
Oh no.
Our hubris has come for us once more.
What about hubris? I went to go without my apple core.
I was gonna say that these guys go up the stairs and Sabro's gonna do a disable device check on the lock.
Okay, stealth to make sure that Aaron doesn't see you. Stay behind.
Kentucky, 1 stealth. This is gonna run out at some point.
What was that?
My luck. Is that that's gonna
Okay.
run out at some point.
Boy. Oh no, Tati is keeping watch while Sabra's picking the lock, right? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
It's not again. I like how most of the quotes today is just, starts with "oh shit" for me.
Well, you know. Anyway,
Who's quoting who?
don't worry about it. Does he know that Sabro is not there?
He doesn't seem to notice you tail behind.
Kentucky. He is going to grabbeth his thiefy tools to disable the lock. And boop. Hey.
Unfortunately, you cannot pick the lock right now.
Then how do?
Tati, I have some idea.
We're not breaking the door. DJ?
Hold on, I'm looking at stuff.
Okie dokie.
Well, you do sense some magic, but for right now you can't really tell because there's a lot of interesting things going on here.
Something definitely doesn't seem right here.
So
There's
for some
magic,
reason I
but
can't hear the music.
there's magic, but I can't get a read on it, really.
Huh. Explain why the
I
lock's
think-
being particular.
I think we should group up with the others just in case something goes wrong.
I'll do the catching up first. If anyone asks, I'll just say that you went to go check on the dog outside.
Okay?
How'd you get in front of everyone, Ari?
I'm just I was just hiding in the stairwell, so.
And back to where everyone else is, and excuse the, and he's cut off by just wailing and shrieking from coming from these two cells.
Oh my! Oh my!
Yes, these gentlemen are rather, this is typically used as a common room, but these patients rather to keep to themselves, if you wish.
Meanwhile,
They tend to lash out rather nastily, so I try to, along with the two orderlies that we have here, I tend to try and keep things rather safe.
Might I say so? This is rather archaic, but understand you probably can't get much funding or help from the larger cities.
Well, yes, it's just a matter of.
Do you have treatment planned for these men?
I've tried many a thing, vocal, magical, herbal, but it's a slow and steady process for some patients.
Have you tried aroma?
Have you considered something that might sound backwards. These most men driven to this level of insanity was driven by something they do not understand.
Sorry, repeat that.
Most men like this, driven to this brink of insanity, are simply brought there because of something they don't understand. Whether it be fears of not knowing or the fear of knowing.
Well, yes, it's just a matter of digging deep enough in their broken psyche to figure out what is this cause. A lot of baggage tends to be piled up and or spilling out all at once. I'm sure you know.
Of course. Say, what were you before running the sanitarium?
I was a doctor in Magnamar.
Doctor of what?
Well, medicine, obviously.
Medicine. Herbal? Magical?
He means general medicine, as in he was a doctor.
I'm aware he's a doctor, but there are multiple ways one could be a doctor in this kind of world, so I'm trying to because clerics could be doctors, alchemists could be doctors.
Your mother could be a doctor.
Exactly.
Well, quite. Well, let's move on. Carry on now. I'm only allowing you some short, short few minutes
Hey DJ,
with him. Yes.
just a quick question.
Yes.
Does he have anything hanging off him, like a bit of cloth or something that I can easily visualize, like something that's set aside from his clothes?
Not from what you can tell. No.
Also, can you start up the audio again real fast, DJ? Because I want to make sure that I got it working now.
You hear it? Or need a
Yeah.
little louder?
No, I got it now. I can change the volume on my end.
Awesome.
My ad block was acting up on it.
That's awkward.
Yeah, we're good now. Continue with on.
Well, Marcy, since you're the closest thing we have to a medical professional on staff, shall we both make our first entrances?
Agreed.
And reveal. Barb. Just do revealing. Do my cursor. Pop. Just he just he's rather he's a little bit of a I'll be honest, I'm a little bit of obsessed with medicine, not just taking care of people, but the science behind it. So Mr. Graced is a rather of a personal interest of mine,
Of course.
considering how
Say,
much. Yes.
how much do you know about the origin of his madness?
It has to be from some undisclosed trauma. I know that the gentleman that he worked for got attacked on the road, and he was injured, but he shortly started to grow insane afterwards. So he was sent over here. That's all I know.
Is that all? What have you started to... How have you begun your treatment with him? He can't have been here long before.
Well, it's just I've been trying to figure out the cause of his ailment, but it's also taking a toll on him physically.
Okay. Question. Tatya is with the group. Can he sense the magic?
You sense some now that you're farther away from the basement, you do sense some necrotic origins on this floor. Faintly.
Hmm.
Also, Snowy, you're
Yes?
doing a lot of questioning without doing proper skill checking.
Yeah, no. I'm aware.
I'm just making sure you know.
I know. It's you got to get the surface level stuff before I can find like a level of. Because I haven't made an accusation yet. Now, have I?
I didn't say you did.
However,
I am right behind us, correct?
Well, there's a
Oh.
wall behind you.
We're technically behind Cobb.
Yeah, that you're on the stairwell.
however,
Go ahead.
considering this level of questioning of so far, because I wanted to layer some questioning first, I'm going to see how he's reacting to the amount of questions he's getting about him.
He's
I believe that would be a perception.
well. I was going to tell you this anyway, but he's been just as jittery and nervous from when you first met him at the door.
And with that 28, do I notice any nervous ticks of certain things?
Just him being just jittery and rather nervous.
And you mentioned that this was a patient that he was enjoying. This isn't the same giddy excitement our scholar friend had. No, this is different.
And Aaron immediately sees the note floating over to Oz and just like, please, no magic in the building.
Why not?
I've known that since I can't exactly know the every single cause of mental affliction for my patients. I don't want to run the risk of using magic in plain sight with them.
Plain sight now, are we?
They're building their rules.
Sure, roll the stealth check along with that mage hand, Reaper.
As long as that still gets the note.
To consider this, how can you justifiably say you cannot use magic when that's one of the key ways of enhancing one's ability to understand what's causing this? You've had to have a cleric here once before.
Once or twice, yes. It's just I've also had tools created to emulate the same effects as clerical spells. You know, wound healing, restoration, and the sort. To try and
I doubt you have an artificer on staff.
no, I'm the only one that actually works here besides the orderlies. I have had them made up over the years. It's just I have them in storage.
Question. Did I still get the note?
I mean, does Osh wish to take the note?
Taking the note.
You take the note then.
What's on this note?
Already sent it to you.
Oh god.
Someone's crafty.
Now, if you'd be so kind to, if the two of you, and he's motioning to Marcy, who you can obviously tell is a cleric, and to you, Oz,
Actually, I'd
if you
like to.
if you wish to interview Mr. Grace, please do so quickly.
Let's go. We haven't got much time. We
Well, I do hope you stay around long enough, sir.
I have to supervise you, of course.
Of course.
So who's going first?
I motion for our host to enter in first. It is your hospital, after all.
Who's going to interview him? Who's going to interview Grace first?
so it's not going to be both of us at the same time.
No, one at a time.
I'll go first.
Very well. Yeah, follow me.
I'm gonna just like step close to him and accidentally like brush against his cloak.
Careful, the floorboards can be uneven in some spots.
Oh
I got to get them fixed.
It's fine. It's fine. Just a heads up, DJ. That was to cast. That they're invisible until I say so.
Okay. For 40 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, right this way, miss. And he opens the door towards him. Why are you like this, Roll20?
Oh, you know.
And as soon as you step in, please step in.
That's a face.
Definitely a face.
You see. Okay, you get to throw a hand out.
Looks like something you see on Carrot's Cowardly Dog.
Oh God, it kind of does.
Return the slab.
Return the slab.
We're not talking about King Ramsay here.
It's either that or an Iron Maiden album cover.
I hate that you're not wrong. Marcy, as soon as you walk in and see Grace, he's just standing in the corner, just huddled up, straight jacket, his arms bound by a straight jacket. His skin is pale and gangrenous, his hair wild, and his eyes just a milky white.
Marcy internally thinking to herself, somehow I feel like this is not such a good idea anymore.
He's completely inert. He's just huddling there, muttering. But do you wish to examine him as a healer? So as a healer that you are.
I guess. So essentially he's like a vegetable.
Not like a vegetable, but he's calm. He's docile. He's not comatose. He's not a head of lettuce right now. Is Belly being a head of lettuce?
No,
how do you
Benny's
say
being
this guy?
Benny.
How do you say this guy's last name?
Graced.
Mr.
Sevilla.
Grace. Mr. Grace?
Okay, roll me. If you wish to examine him first, roll me a heal check. If you want to talk to him first, roll me diplomacy.
Well, it's more so just to announce her presence so he doesn't get, get freaked out and wonder, who are you?
He ignores you.
I'm rolling perception to focus on the magic.
What was the one to investigate him?
If you want to examine him on a medical level, roll me a heal check. If you want to talk to him, you're going to have to roll diplomacy first.
Okay.
Okay. Your first bit of information is that you can quickly tell that he is very, very much sick and rather close to death. But also, you've only seen this once or twice before, that he is in the advanced stages of ghoul fever.
Fucking knew it. Oz's gears have been turning this entire fucking time. As someone is now reaching for their fucking gun while asking Tatsuya, you need to find that fucking energy now.
No. Snowy?
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm gonna say this right now.
That's meta.
I know
That's metaing at that
that
point.
is meta, but I'm gonna offer an explanation, mainly the ghoul fever thing. While that information is meta, Oz
Sure.
has been essentially looking into this situation since she was the one that was able to identify the ghast, and she's been considering the fact, if you had read there while everything had been going on, I was doing the polite thing of not talking over Dark.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
going
go
on
ahead.
in chat, but
This
yeah.
has been a setup that's been going on. So
Yeah.
DJ, this isn't metagaming. This is Oz actually Ozzing.
Now, do you wish to try to talk to Grace now, Dark?
Yeah.
Roll me that diplomacy check.
I'm going full Joseph Joestar. I'm calling it. It's gonna be a shit roll after a very good one.
That's not too
Uh,
bad.
That's actually
Yeah.
decent.
Yeah,
actually-
that's above average.
You actually get him to respond, but he doesn't respond to you specifically. It's just incoherent mumblings about erasers, too many teeth, and how the skin saw man is coming.
Out of character, the what?
Skin
The
saw?
skins.
The skin saw man.
Okay, we heard that right.
Marcy kind of leans over. What does he mean by the skin saw man?
I don't know. He's just been something that he's been muttering ever since he got here. You, miss, the one with the hat, the glasses. Do you wish to interview him next?
I don't
While
know why you
that's
brought an infected man into this hospital.
Okay, Snowy. First off, Oz.
No. I'm going to mention this once more. If you read the chat, this has been something that I've been thinking about before it was even revealed.
Yeah.
So is Marcy
I've done
in
the
there?
polite thing here of not talking over Dark, because Dark was the one that was in the situation, and since Tatsuya was attempting to do something with Oz, it was only right to do it there.
Okay, but I'm just saying that. What's your reasoning to assume that Grace has ghoul fever
Without
without
seeing.
Easy.
actually seeing him?
Simple deduction reasoning. If he was attacked by the same thing that killed the poor innocent friends in the sawmill, it's fair to assume, if he was attacked by the same creature, there is a high chance of someone surviving such an encounter of contracting such a disease. Especially with how mangled we heard from the report that the first scene was. You gave me proper reason and deduction skills, especially with allowing Oz especially with Oz knowing it's a gas that most likely had the attack. And since Oz had known about gas, she would have logically known about the high chance of contracting ghoul fever after a disastrous encounter with one.
and Tatsuya giving her the
The
information.
necrotic energy there.
Well, it may not be 100% because I
That's
haven't
why
been
I
able
said-
to do the pinpoint.
That's why I said an infected man, not a turned man. There's enough information for an investigator such as Oz, with all the information you've given me, and the understanding of how a ghoul works, or sorry, a ghast works, to get to this level.
Do you wish to still interview Grace?
I wish to still
Give
interview
me a second.
Grace, but I have another reason to do so, if you will. So I'm gonna walk in and, very much death glaring over the glasses, walk into this room, still glaring at this gentleman here.
And now, now, as soon as you, Oz, walk in, and as Grace, I had to tuck away the lozenges real quick.
When I was walking in, I was gonna snap my fingers to do something.
What are you doing?
Activating the arcane marks.
I'm back.
Oh, well.
Okay, so unfortunately, the Grace does not react to the single arcane mark that you put on
His shoulder.
his shoulder. He's just staring at you with those blank white eyes.
Oh wait, I didn't put it on Grace, I put it on this guy. Behind me.
Yes, I said he doesn't respond to the mark that you put on Hobbs' shoulder. He just looks at you. That's what I said. Okay?
This is the longest he's kept attention with somebody.
Yes, actually. Aside from his all mutterings and such. Excuse me. And now, just after a couple of seconds of looking at you, his eyes bulge, and he speaks. He said you would visit me, his lordship, the one that unmade me said so. He has a place for you, a precious place. I'm so jealous. He has a message from you. He made me remember it. I hope I haven't forgotten. The master wouldn't approve if I forgot. Let me see. Let me see. He said you would come to the Misgivings soon, to meet the pack, for they have something wonderful to show you.
I was raised to know that packs of people like me aren't exactly the most friendly.
Do you wish to roll something to deduce what he means?
I'd have to think about Pathfinder's skill allocation to figure out what I'd have to roll. Box center perception, probably not. Probably a sense motive? No. Let's do...
Knowledge local.
Oh, knowledge local. I'm dumb.
Why would you roll perception?
I was... Okay, when you said that, I just immediately clicked. I'm sorry.
I was like, why perception?
Yeah.
Why? Fuck you, game. Alright, I see how your rolls
Roll
are.
it again, roll it again.
There we go, that's better.
Okay.
Pathfinder, behave.
No, it's roll 20's quantum roller.
Yeah, but I can't fight roll 20 or else it's God.
Okay, so Snowy,
What's up?
Oz, you seem to remember, because you've lived in Sandpoint for
A month?
for a month or two, a while. And that you've seemed to remember that the Misgivings is a local name for a rundown and abandoned estate further south of the sanitarium. A place called Foxglove Manor.
You are aware this man can't be cured this far out, right?
And as you say that, since the climax of his speech, the message delivered, Grace collapses and issues a low moan. 1 moment later, his moan rises to a shriek as he lurches to his feet. His arms tear free of the old straitjacket. Unfortunately,
It's an 11.
you miss.
Jesus
Ouch.
fucking Christ.
And with a resounding gunshot, the 2 orderlies come rushing in.
Stay out.
Get them out of here. Tati yells to Marcy, "Get them out of here! This is if what's going on. If what's happening is what I think is happening, they're in danger."
Question, DJ.
You
Combat
need
still
to-
hasn't officially started, right?
What?
Combat still hasn't officially started, right?
You reacted.
Fair enough.
Does Marcy have time to get the orderlies out of the room?
The orderlies were held out of the room by Oz.
Oh, get them out. Okay,
Oz.
rather get Cab and Marcy, get them out of the way.
And now Oz, do you get out of the way?
No, because I'm reaching to my fucking flasks.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm grabbing acid flask. That's what I'm doing. DJ, did you ask me or what?
Yeah, like what are you doing? Like what are you doing?
I'm reaching for acid flask. This fucker's too far gone. He's already a zombie. Or ghoul, but still. I gotta figure out, where did I keep my acid flask stuff? Oh, come on!
What?
Apparently I didn't mark the 2 acid flasks I had? What?
Point.
That's... damn you, past Snowy!
And you have a Vash moment of like, oh shit, I got no bullets.
If I can't pull it up, I'm just gonna shoot again. Fuck it, I can't. You know, fuck it.
Okay,
There you
well,
go.
I managed him that time.
That's a 23 for 8 damage. And if I gotta double check some stuff real quick to see if I can alter that.
I'll take it probably after the first bang of the gun. Saburo was just like, Tati, do you think we should try and figure out that door or help?
Yeah, no, can't do much after the actual second shot that finally hits him in the shoulder or something.
Okay, well, he swings at you.
Meanwhile, while this is going on, Cab, Marcy, get these orderlies out of here. We need as much space as we can get in case it spills out. Things spill out of the room.
And all of you just see Aaron just sprint down.
Catch that man!
Is this... I think this might be the point where Saburo and Tatsuya probably, go running. Hello?
Okay, well, Snowy,
Yeah,
in
hi.
retaliation, Grace has swung at you with a 16.
That does not hit.
What's your AC?
17.
Ah, you lucky duck.
Bang.
Everyone else roll initiative.
You were saying, Sabro?
I mean, hey, I had said we should probably get to going. Hey.
Come on, I gotta hope I keep the highest initiative here.
So far, yeah.
Why are you rolling for Max?
He's involved, damn it.
He
No,
is
he's
Yeah.
not. He's outside.
He's
I'm not.
involved.
He's outside.
He
How am I
hears.
outside?
No, not you, the dog.
Yeah, is your name Max?
I have no idea. I'm so confused.
No.
You
I'm
have no
good.
idea what your name is.
I've lost the concept of my name.
I feel sad for him because he's stuck outside and not biting people.
Dog's not allowed here.
Okay, well, Sabro,
Yes.
Wait, I
What?
rolled highest though.
Yeah.
What?
you already technically took your action.
That is
Is
true.
that how you're gonna treat it? Alright, fine.
Fine. Take your turn.
Gonna do
Yeah, I'm
another
just gonna
shot.
keep shooting him.
Okay.
Fuck!
Actually, this time you hit him.
Oh, fine. Okay, perfect.
Hooray.
That's 10, so and that would be 7 damage. 3 shots, only 2 hit.
Wah, 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 wah.
Why did the first one not hit if he was already ghouled?
He was down on the ground.
Is this AC exactly 10?
No.
Huh. Then wait. Okay, so
Anyway,
if I rolled a 10 first and he's on the ground, that's a -2 to my shot.
so it's gotta be like a 9 or something.
Yeah, but like even then.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, because I rolled a 10, which was an 11. So his AC has to be at the very least 10.
Anyway.
Again, he was down on the ground.
Is that a -2 or is that a -4? To my thing, not to his AC, to bonus's AC. I gotta remember. Pathfinder stuff.
Prone gives a bonus to his AC.
Okay.
So
So I can't actually give you that information. Okay.
I'm gonna be fully honest. I keep forgetting that prone is AC buff to him, not success debuff to me.
Uh-huh.
So the other guy like literally just ran down the stairs, right? Past us.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
This might be the part where Sabro's just like, I think we should probably go after that guy.
Mm.
So
You go after him. I'll keep up here guarded with Marcy.
alright, so how far is the stairs?
Now, are you taking the run action?
I mean, gotta get down the stairs.
Which I believe, Mistiv, running, it allows you to move 3 times your normal move speed?
I think everyone has their own run speed.
Yeah, there's a. I think it's
Mine's
4.
Mine's
It's
120.
Or is that sprinting? No, sprinting's like
No.
12 or something stupid.
Run is 4.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, my speed mine is 30. Run 120.
So I could probably get down the stairs right now. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
You can probably just go straight
Uh,
down to the first floor. If you're going 120.
DJ, if you're gonna eat chips, please mute yourself.
40,
Sorry.
You know that bugs me, yet you keep doing it.
55. Yeah, no, I could easily reach the downstairs, but I think the farthest I'll have Sabro go is at least to the base of the stairs so he doesn't just get absolutely bodied while waiting for the others. So, just gonna have Sabro.
You.
Yeah. Ignore the weird angle I took. You'll probably also have his sword drawn, so.
Whoa! What the fuck? He's
Huh?
rude.
I wanted to spook you guys a little bit.
I
This is
missed
the
it.
worst Halloween special ever.
It's not even the Halloween special yet. That's next
Exactly, that's why
month.
it's the worst one.
I want to watch It's the Great Pumpkin Tri-Brown.
Why is the pretzel over here?
I don't know.
Ari, I thank
It's a
you for
sentient
quoting. I thank you for quoting my exasperation.
You know, that's what
Anyway.
I do best.
Mistiv, using the run action, that's a 4-round action, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so Zabro,
And
that
it
is
needs-
unfortunately your turn.
Yeah,
it
that's
needs to
why
be a
I-
straight line, I'm pretty sure.
No, that's for charge.
I
Anyway,
believe that requires research.
Not research at this stream where we just bullshit things.
either way, Saburo is at the bottom of the stairs, but he hasn't quite busted out of the stairwell yet, because he values his tail.
In more ways than one.
Exactly.
Oh God.
And Marcy, your turn.
So what should I even be doing here? Because
Gee, it's almost like there are 3 gunshots being shot, and you're a tank.
Mars, hang on. Got an idea. Marcy, if you want to hold up after me, I can set something up for your trident.
Okay.
Wouldn't I be in the way?
I mean, I'm pretty sure. Does the door open out or in?
The door opened. Can I get to my pointer? This way.
Here's the best
So
part.
outward.
That guy's mark is seared into his skin.
No,
Okay.
you put it on. You put it on his clothes.
Yeah, and it burns through the clothes if put on a person. Remember? It's a mark that stays onto the skin.
Mm.
Alright, but I read it wrong. Let me double check this real quick to make sure I did read it correctly. Okay,
Cast
mark
the
enables
rune
you to
upon
etch
any substance without harm to the material
harm
which
to
it is
material upon-
placed.
Yeah. If an invisible mark is made, detect magic will cause it to glow, though not. Shit, wasn't there some? I gotta double check this spell because I remember reading something. So thankfully, it's not my turn. You guys go.
Yeah. So you,
So we double
based
check
on the
something.
spell as written, you put it on his clothing. Okay. Okay, Marcy, what are you doing? Are you deciding to chase after Hob along with Sabro, or going to help Oz?
Okay, DJ. I know I'm interrupting, but if arcane mark is placed upon a living being and I place it upon him, yes, it might be on his cloak, but still him. I place it upon him. The effect gradually fades in about a month, meaning that the mark isn't just on his clothing; it's on himself.
Show it to me.
Linking arcane mark to you now.
Then we carry on, Marcy.
I literally, this back and forth has me so.
Just think
freaking-
about what you want to do. Don't pay attention to Snowy. What are you doing?
I don't even know.
Tatya suggesting having Cobb and Sabro follow after Hob, and the 2 of us help upstairs. He then suggested that he has a way to help out with your trident if you want to hold off until Tatya goes.
Sure, let's go with that.
Okay, so Marcy is pushing her initiative back.
For this turn, yeah.
Okay, until after whose?
Me.
Tatsuya.
Okay.
Okay. Tatya is going to be trying to see visual rank. Can I see from here with the door being open?
I'm only gonna take a second for that answer.
Oh, I know. I'm just getting something ready as well.
Okay. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Random Asian telemarketer.
Can I see through with the open door where I'm at?
Yeah.
All right. I am going to cast Drench on the ghoul.
Oh, come on, man. Not in public.
God damn it!
Grasping the ghoul is a bad idea. Also, wait, what are
No,
you doing?
no, I'm casting Drench.
You drenched me in my suit.
No, not you. It's localized. It is
It's
spell is
localized drenching.
localized. Yeah.
So all you see is the silhouette of this man and his glowing eyes, just sopping wet.
Mwah.
Marcy,
I-
go.
Gladly. Let's actually get some freaking headway.
Wah, 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 wah.
Ugh.
Oh shit! Wait, Oz is doing the most like John Constantine thing right now. He has become Constantine.
Saburo is just Saburoing.
In the words of somebody who Marcy would never actually quote, repent, motherfucker.
I mean, that's exactly what you
Are
need
you
to do.
moving into the room? I think you
I might
forgot
want
your
to.
move.
Yeah.
Every
Are
time
you,
I...
are you stabbing him with it? Or what? Are you just using like a cow prod? Like down boy? Down?
Slap him. Just slap him.
Stab him.
Whatever,
No,
whatever
stop
works... Whatever works most efficiently.
Well,
I
it'd be a
can see-
it would be a melee touch attack. So
Did it actually
Yeah,
roll
you-
that time?
You'd still be a melee touch attack. You have to. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I didn't-
you gotta.
He's right there.
Oh, it's in your weapon list.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah,
it?
Dark. It's in your weapon list.
Alright, give me a quick second.
Weapon actions.
All right, fuck my YouTube playlist right now. It just started playing "I Will Survive."
Oh, whoop. Okay, so just roll your melee. Okay, Dark.
Melee, and this is
That's a touch
right?
attack, and that hits. So now roll your 1d8 plus 2.
Plus bonus damage from Drench.
Hey. What exactly does that do?
You do also you would have ignited. You would have ignited his straitjacket, but
That's already gone.
no,
So-
it's technically not entirely gone. He ripped free from it, but it's also wet.
So that is
6
damage,
plus something.
6 plus Drench enhance.
I'll say for this case. Ow. I'd say +1. Because nothing's really like sticking. There's nothing to really soak in the water.
True. So 7 damage.
You fried the motherfucker.
Oh man. Can be
Marcy,
busted.
now we have that fucker that just ran out.
Don't worry. Sabro's is already going after them.
Oh, you might need backup. That man is a bit more spry than you think.
Well, that's why I also had Cobb go after him as well.
Where am I going?
Downstairs.
Oh,
Follow-
fine.
Following Saburo.
I mean, if we lose him, I can still identify the man. Datsia, where's that necrotic mark?
Okay, I'm going to roll perception for this.
Oh wait, no, there are more people downstairs. Shit. I
Yeah,
didn't realize that.
Roll
you guys are
perception.
technically still in combat, and it's Cobb's turn.
Oh, I
17.
gotta go downstairs now.
Yeah,
17.
You gotta.
Do I know where they're at?
You know they went downstairs.
Right, because the detect magic broke.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, how long has it been up? It's a concentration spell, so yeah, sorry.
The concentration broke when we entered combat.
Wait, Mistiv, you already did the math?
No, my fucking mouse is freaking out.
I mean, to be fair, if I could have gotten this far, I think I could have still gone a couple spaces further. Because all the way downstairs is like
just doing
70
double
something.
movement would leave me here. If I straight up ran all the way down, I have like double the movement. So I could be right up in these guys' faces if I wanted
15.
to. Yeah, I was just right here, so.
20.
I'm just realizing that on my first level spells, I really only have 2 attacking spells. The rest are additive.
Yeah, with the running, both Cobb and I could have probably gotten all the way down here. It's just that Sabro stopped, so he wasn't gonna just be in the open by himself. If that to make us the sense.
Okay, so Mistiv, are you ending your movement there?
Oh, that's my double.
So is that a yes or a...
I don't feel like sprinting and then ending up in the room by myself, so.
I mean, I'm down here.
I'll be right behind you.
Okay.
You're letting the fox boy up front.
I'll be fine.
Will you?
Actually, I'll go in front of you.
Okay.
I can tank a little more.
I swear I thought I heard a honk.
No,
Yeah,
that's-
because my son.
Okay, so I'm not hearing things.
No, you
Again.
Speaking of things that are weird, we had a jar fall in our pantry, just all of a sudden.
What was the
Oh,
jar full
God.
of?
Oh, you know,
Nothing.
raccoons.
Are the
Like-
ghosts back?
And I don't know, because
Different house now.
there was no one in the pantry, and that
It's
jar
not- it
had
was-
been sitting there for a year and a half.
It was obviously Belly.
No, she
Oh,
was with
good.
me.
It could be
Mine.
house.
Oh, that's what you
Belly.
think.
It could be many things. House settlings, causing the shelf to shift and whatnot.
Belly calling upon the ghosts of the dead.
No, because I'm surprised she didn't bark when the jar fell. She heard it,
So
though.
she is asleep.
No, she heard it. It just
Anyway.
caught her attention. But go on.
Move you over here. Whack.
Good, that'll do.
Actually, no, he's not. He's actually no. Just right there. He completely fucking misses you with his crossbow.
Mwah.
Note, these guys are tieflings.
Eh.
This guy's gonna rob you and doink you.
Bonk.
No, not
No, doinking.
Oh, hey, look. Cannon fodder.
you. Hey, Mistiv, take 6 damage.
Ouch.
Fuck you.
He crit.
Ouch.
Yeah, maybe like 20 more of those and I'll feel something. Fucking loser.
No, these guys are literally just.
Oh no.
These guys are just hired. You know what I mean? They're just paid.
Go ahead.
He starts fiddling with the lock.
Mhm.
Time to run. Shall we go?
Yeah. What are you going on about, Reaper?
Oh no, I'm just saying something to Oz. She can never remember how to do this. Remember, I'm terrible at using measurement devices in Roll20.
From basically the top of the stairs to where Saburo is about 70 to 80 feet. So it would just add in, like, wherever you're standing into that. Yeah, so you're about 100 feet away from the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, so then I've got 120 move run. If I remember correctly. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only one that wouldn't is Marcy.
Yeah.
So her run speed, she has a
Her-
movement of 15? 20.
20.
So,
So 80.
yeah, so she wouldn't be able to quite reach the bottom.
No, I didn't want to fucking close that.
She'd probably be on the stairs. At the top of the stairs.
But like right here?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you wish to do you wish to get a little cardio in, Marcy?
Well, not like I have much choice.
Well, it's also Oz's turn anyway, so man.
Yeah, it is.
And Oz is even
Oz.
further away.
What the fuck are you doing?
This is what, 110 away?
DJ,
Yeah?
just a random ass question.
Yeah.
Oh no.
How wooden is that floor right there?
That's a 3-story fall, bro.
You're
I'm not asking for a fall.
No way.
You're not-
Remember, I'm a projectile nut.
No way.
Your bullet's not gonna be able to pierce through 2 floors worth of wood.
Burning hands could burn through 2 floors full of wood.
No way.
I mean, that's pretty creative, I'll give it that.
You're not
are we
getting
gonna-
arson.
We're not gonna have a mini fireball incident.
No. Because consider this: Burning Hands is a more controlled stream.
No, it's
No
not.
way.
It's a cone.
We can
It's a
snuff.
couple.
We can snuff out any extra fire, and any extra fire that makes it to the first floor burns some fuckers downstairs. Who cares?
No way.
Snowy,
Oh,
please.
God.
Please don't become our arsonist.
I'll be right back. I need to get a drink.
Wait,
Uh,
drive him to
You
drink.
deal with the arsonist.
Well, Snowy is following the chaotic side. The Oz is.
True, and I hate that you're right. In the words of Ida, I respect your cunning, but I hate you for it.
I'm not using burning hands on the floor. I don't care.
I mean,
Oz
we do
has
have
burning hands, doesn't she?
vial, right? Or flask.
All right, that was my mom. She said no, so legitimately, I asked. Okay, so my party ain't gonna let me do this. Like, I wouldn't let you do it either as your DM. Well, fuck you. All right then.
If your own mother is saying that this is a stupid ass idea, I think it's a stupid ass idea.
Hey, here's the problem.
Chaotic.
No, there's a way to smarten up the idea.
How so? Go on.
Tatsuya. Drench.
Oh shit, we could go down a floor, burn through the floor, and
I
then
hate
drench
every
it,
single
and
one
we
of you.
and we stopped up the flame, and we both have a long range shot.
Oh,
Groove.
why am I friends with you people?
It would fit.
Advantage would be above them.
It would somehow fit the neutral nature as well. Not very lawful, but neutral.
Here's the thing. Neither me nor Tatsuya could get down there in time in order to help with the battle. So if we were able to
Tatsuya
get
can.
through the floor,
It's about 100 feet for me.
if we could both get through the floor, we could easily just basically have a sniping position.
If I run, I can make it with because it's 100 feet, and I've got 120 run speed. I just can't take any action.
Actually have an idea now that I think about it. Where's the closest window? Because I have spider climb.
I think that's
The
over here.
window.
Hey guys, if I go out the window here, I can climb over to here. And
Do
I
you want to
can
risk the climb
flank.
check?
I'm gonna read through Spider Climb one more time just to make sure.
Spider climbing is still a type of move action. You can't move and then proceed to climb the rest of your move.
I'm aware. That's why I'm just making sure. I'm making sure I'm reading that correctly in order to make sure.
So what'd you do with the arsonist?
So
Reaper's
we found a
idea
way
was
to
use drench along with arson,
Oh my god.
but Snowy's mom said no to the arson in
Yeah.
the first place.
Here's the thing. The arson fits the chaos. The drench somehow fits lawful neutral.
No,
Because the
legit.
cleaning up the
Legit,
chaotic mess.
My mom called me to check up on what we had in the house in order to make dinner tonight, but she also said, I have a feeling you're trying to be an arsonist. What?
Out of nowhere. It's usually out of nowhere she said that.
Yeah, it's like, tell your DM I don't give you permission to be an arsonist.
Did you tell her what you were discussing?
I was about to, like, hey mom? No, you can't burn to the floor. What?
Was she watching?
No!
No, I think it's just hearing the shenanigans.
No, I don't even think she's home.
She's not. She just assumed from my playstyle.
Zoe,
Oh god, it's you got motherly ESP'd.
Zoe, 2 words. Maternal instincts.
This is how you know your mother's.
Time.
This is how you know your parents a DM.
I
So,
gotta
can
figure
we
out how I'm
fig-
gonna get there.
The answer is
So I
Burn through
wasn't
the
here
floor.
when we were discussing how run happens. How does that? Because I know in dashing
times-
it's double your
four-
base speed.
4 times
have your-
movement. 4 times
Yeah.
movement as a 4-round action.
Also,
4 times.
hey,
Yep.
I have a loophole for your spider climb there.
Go on.
Climb out. You spider climb on the wall, and then go out the window.
She doesn't have spider climb though.
I do.
When'd you get that?
From the book.
Oh shit, that's right. But did you prepare it?
Yes.
Okay.
You act like I didn't prepare Cat's Grace and Spider Climb.
Hey, I'm not supposed to be in your books 24/7.
CJ, you know how insane I am. You act like I didn't prepare for the insanity.
God, why am I the one encouraging the bullshit? This
I even
bullshit?
had burning hands ready saying, can I burn through a wooden wall?
burn through the floor.
Ah.
So, DJ, I'm going to ask, how long would it take me and Tatsuya to strategically burn a hole here in order to get a fight and in order to get an advantage position on the guys downstairs?
As the guy who has a phone call he wants to place sometime tonight, I'm just gonna say this. Have you considered the fact of, instead of can you, more so maybe should you?
Just
Yes.
run. You fuck.
You'll make-
I'm walking. I'm walking.
Don't walk, you're not for making it time.
Also, remember to count out your movement, Marcy.
It's also not
where
your
is
turn.
What is my
Yeah,
movement speed?
It's also not your turn, Marcy.
30, yeah, so if I do
Your
a
run is
4-round
one-
action.
Your run is 120. You'll be at the base of the stairs with about 10 extra feet.
You should be about like right here, right?
From where I started here to my current position was maybe about 70.
Yeah, let me count this real quick.
5.
40. Then we count the stairs as 2.
It's about a 70 to 80 from the top of the stairs all the way down to the bottom. So if you have
So dark. What's your total movement? 20 feet. So times 4, that's 80.
Marcy would probably end up about here.
Hey, DJ, question.
Yeah, Snowy.
Is this a oh fuck. Is this a stairwell or a separate room for the stairs?
It's a closed-in stairwell.
Well, that's bullshit. I'm gonna burn through a hole through the clothes.
Remember, once you get
So
there...
so you want to actually damage a already struggling sanitarium that's actually helping people.
Actually helping people.
We'll deal with that later.
Helping people. Do we need to look at what's going on right now?
We'll investigate them afterwards.
Snowy, have you ever been to an asylum before?
Do they have mercenaries and probably a very evil fucking doctor working in them? Yes!
No, Snowy. The orderlies are hired to fucking work there.
Yeah.
You nitwit.
Why are they attacking us?
Listen, they're not.
They're not.
They're not making us sneeze out our brains. Just run to the bottom of the stairwell.
Because they heard gunshots and we were the newest people here. So what do you think they're gonna do?
It's reactionary.
Also, wouldn't they be after Oz though, considering she's the one with the gun?
They don't know who had the fucking gun.
Gee, it's their own fault.
No,
Can someone
oh my
please
God.
take their turn so we can get
Legit,
back?
no,
well,
take a
I'm taking
goddamn
my
turn.
turn.
Please stop
Everyone.
shouting.
The reason I was doing this is because I was trying to figure out exactly where I'd end up. I was buying time to figure out.
I'm gonna fucking strangle.
50.
That's-
I'm gonna
It's
Dark,
55.
get in
at this
line.
point.
Dark, get in line.
It's 75.
End me now.
80.
End me now.
You asked for it.
85, that's 90, so 90 to get there. 90, and this would be 95, 100. Okay, so I can run all the way to right behind Sabro and still have 20 feet of movement if I wanted to, but I'm probably not going to use it.
My God.
I was shouting so I could fucking buy time, damn it.
Then why'd you go ask your mom if you could be an arsonist?
That's not what I did. She called me for dinner. She called me about the dinner situation, and she immediately said, "No, you can't be an arsonist." That was what happened there.
I'm getting my hot pocket. You guys do it, the arsonist.
God. Wait, did he actually? Okay, no, he didn't actually burn a hole in the damn place.
I haven't done so yet.
We need
He
to
still
investigate.
plans on it. Get him. He's the
Hey.
insane one.
Hey! If we can we can find a way, we can probably justify it. Especially since they were so blind as a bat that they couldn't tell that the guy was duelifying.
Reaper, whose
So,
side are you on?
It's very suspicious how he immediately bolted after closing the door behind Oz.
Anyway,
Okay, to be fair, he bolted after you shot the guy.
He was coming at me.
what is it, South Park?
Shoot the guy. I shot in the general direction the first time.
It's your move, Saburo.
Ari, please, for God's sake, do something. Anything.
Oh, God.
What are we even doing
Have
right now?
Sabro host a bar mitzvah. Have Sabro invent space travel. Do something. Anything.
Sabro's gonna go over here and stab a bitch.
Why are
Okay.
you stabbing them? They haven't been hostile yet.
He
They
attacked
attacked
Yes,
Cobb.
they did. They shot me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Stab.
Okay.
Oh my god, for
Oh.
once I actually did damage.
Yes. And you add your dex to your damage instead of your strength.
I like how.
Yeah.
I like how my. Before I'm gonna end this after I say this.
The
Let's go
attacking-
back a second. What
He
essentially
collapses
happened
on the
was-
ground. He collapses on the ground, holding his side.
We've
Oh,
taken like 30 minutes just for Oz's shenanigans.
For fuck's sake.
Tatsuya, your fucking turn.
Uh,
Snow, you lost the right to speak for the next 2 rounds.
okay. So from here, it's 70. Yes.
It's about 70 to 80, somewhere in there.
I'm
I
so
got a hot
angry.
pocket. I got a hot pocket.
How hot is the pocket?
95.
Fucking hot.
This music is also not helping. It just
If it's like the Benny Hill theme, I swear to God.
no.
So
That'd be
The
fun.
ambience I got going.
So it's what, 110 for here?
About that, yeah. Because I think with the 120 I would have gone about there. So
Okay, so Tatsuya, what do you do? Oh my god.
can you
Swarming
burn?
out here.
Can you burn this guy?
No, because full round action.
Right. But can you burn him next time?
Can I commit arson?
No.
Ideas.
I forgot I
Snowy,
had a...
Snowy, the more you commit arson, the bigger the bigger the pretzel becomes.
I haven't committed arson yet!
Let's not have a full map of pretzel, please.
DJ, that breaks the rules. I haven't committed arson yet.
Marcy.
Marcy is literally just holding her head, just.
Wait, you didn't actually move last turn? Oh wait, no, it wasn't actually a turn yet.
You're right.
Where's
She
my
tried to use. She tried
Where's
to
my
use-
token?
In the void.
There you go.
Struggling. We go to meet a crazy person at a struggling sanatorium. Next
And
time
you
this
want to
happens,
commit arson?
Next time this happens, we're leaving Oz with the sheriff. Preferably.
Here's the thing.
Preferably.
We can't hear you.
Can't hear you. Second.
She's
this
talking to
monologuing.
herself.
Please stop shouting.
Fair enough.
Also,
Let her monologue.
That's metagaming, because Oz didn't do it, Nathaniel did it.
We're leaving Oz with the sheriff or somebody, preferably super glued to a stump.
She didn't
Deja
do anything
vu.
wrong. That's
What's
the
super
thing.
glue?
Yeah,
Well-
anyway.
And why a stump?
That's the far on action to run.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I moved. I think that's the literally
Top
everything I can.
smash.
Yeah, that's the most you can do.
Cobb smash.
Hey, remember when you tried to shoot me with your crossbow? That wasn't very nice.
So fuck you. No,
I mean,
fuck
yeah.
you. I see that frostworm.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Hey, look, a
You-
natural too.
You somehow miss.
Oh, hey, a natural too.
Oh, this is awkward.
Nah, I'm
That's a
fine.
fun. That's a fun. How do you do? You say
You
that.
gotta shoot me again?
Does a 16 hit you?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
He continues to struggle with the lock.
As we've all just clambered downstairs and just
Yeah,
like, you son of a bitch. Oz.
Oh, okay,
Give me a
arsonist.
sec. I need to. Okay, so I have no skills to intimidate. So even if I was to pull the gun on this guy and say, "Go," just like stop. All right, well,
Come on,
fine.
But you
why
want
you
me to
say
do
it
that?
anyway.
I could do that. Hey, stop.
Fucking,
It'll work.
Can someone move the corpse so I could get to that where that corpse is?
You can stand on
Just
top of
stand
the corpse.
on the corpse.
He's not even a corpse. He's just in pain.
Just stand on him.
It's a 5-foot space.
All right. I'll just shoot him in the foot. I'm shooting this guy in the foot. Does a 14 hit?
Okay, you shoot his foot.
7 damage a foot.
He goes down in pain, holding his foot.
Someone to investigate.
Boing. Alright. I can
Will
take
you
my
shut up, Indiana.
I can take my full regular movement and still stab the bitch, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to run up and stab him in the hand.
Hand on the lock.
Whatever he's doing to dismantle this.
No, he's trying to open the door. He's not trying to dismantle the lock. He's just trying to open it. He's like panic. He's like panic pulling on the door.
Well, stab him in the hands anyway. He doesn't deserve them.
Okay.
No hands. Got too handsy.
Okay, you stab him. Not quite in the hand, but in the arms.
Finally, Shishka arms.
Just, I do
Fire
bel
arsonist.
I do believe that is enough out of you.
I haven't committed
Not-
arson
not
yet. I
you,
just
him.
considered. I am getting.
No, the DM is being
Karate chop
sassy.
Oz in the head. Stop it.
I'm sorry. This is just funny.
He now
No
has
Sorry,
fire for
my.
you.
he now has a sword through the arm. How does that feel?
He's on his knees. And he's actually... And he completely just spills the fucking beans.
Beans have been spilled!
Hey, you gotta pick those up.
So should we bring in Marcy?
I was gonna say Saburo probably just
Most of us can use Cure Light Wounds.
I was gonna say Saburo probably just points the sword pointedly at him and he's just like, keep talking.
Still in his arms?
Yes, he's puppeteering his arm.
Oh, Cobb's gonna kick the one that
Gotta-
Oz is standing on.
That still wasn't nice.
Anyway,
They were just
Since-
doing their jobs, bro.
Since combat's
I
a
didn't
fixed
do
order,
anything.
I'm just gonna walk over here.
Rude.
Did I say combat was over?
not yet.
You. Yeah, alright, fine.
What are the what does be thy beans?
You're the one who's
Elaborate on the
I wish to
legumes.
spill.
Every time you facepalm. Just suddenly elaborate on the legumes.
Speak! Or the beans will not be the only kidneys spread across the floor.
There's no kidneys on the floor.
But
Only
the kidneys
jumping.
on the
Beans.
floor.
Kidney beans, come on, guys.
All right,
they're
just
jumpy, look
let
at
him
go.
speak. Let him speak.
Ah. Ow. I fucking hate mouth sores.
Ouch.
I've been biting this. I bit this one 3 times today now.
Oof.
Yeah, it fucking hurts.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry, who keeps calling me something I'm not?
Okay, fine. Attempted arsonist.
There we go.
Okay. So he's begging at this point, and he explains that all of his all that has been going on in the sanitarium he blames on his associate Caesarlu, or Kaisarlu, however you pronounce that. Shut up.
All right.
Right. Basically saying that he's innocent in all this and that he was caught in a ploy and to even keep the sanitarium running to essentially allow Kaisarlu to experiment on cadavers.
Can I roll a sense motive to see if he's telling the truth?
Yes. He's telling the truth.
Saburo unshish kebabs his arm.
Unshished the bob.
Yeah, and he goes, right then what's behind the door?
Uncobbed the ship.
Then what's behind the door you're so fervently trying to get behind, and in what us seeing?
It's where my associate dwells and keeps his experiments. What?
I said I don't know what to say to this guy.
You
So what-
need...
so-
Did somebody require an investigator?
Just move out of his what? Just. I mean, I don't know. Have him move out of the way and have Cobb break the door down.
He probably just motions with his sword. Out of the way. Cobb. Smash.
You-
What? Oh.
Sorry, did you just let him run off?
He said out of the way, not you him away.
Yeah, bring him back. He's still under arrest.
He became a yo-yo.
And Severo probably is just like, I will fill you with more holes if you try to run again.
Ah. Did you not notice what I just fucking did?
Pissed from fear.
He's passed out from fear. Fuck, I was gonna read him out his Miranda rights.
Those exist?
What Miranda rights?
Right.
They're just shit that you have to say as an investigator in order to properly arrest someone. I need someone on the field in order to hear it.
That's a thing in this world.
I
That's a
mean,
lot of words.
technically I'm still licensed.
It's the
You're normal
Hipcraft
investigator.
suggestive. Go
I'm
on.
sorry, Tatsuya. Paranormal investigating doesn't pay the bills.
Call it phasmophobia.
Alright. Is Cobb smashing?
Anyway,
They pay you like $30 a picture. It's ridiculous.
Cobb.
The whole
Okay,
thing.
now comments over. What the fuck are you doing?
I think Marcy's coming down to join us now.
Do you want the smash or do you want the smash?
I like the bash.
I like
Marcy
the
kinda
crash.
Oh, Warhammer it is then. Okay.
Marcy kind of just stares at everyone, both her companions and the enemies, and kind of just shakes her head. I can't believe any of you.
Hey, we didn't kill them.
Self-defense.
They hit me first.
I stab him and in the stomach and you call me a murderer? He's not even dead.
He didn't stab him in the stomach. He stabbed him in the arm.
I meant the
this
orderly.
guy.
With a cockney intent.
Okay, I read that as Cockney accent, not Cockney intent.
We both
Close
work
enough.
here.
Close enough.
Arrest in Welsh.
Judges you
But
in
no one will
Spanish.
understand the damn thing that's being said, though.
Shoots you in Spanish.
Listen, we don't have the mariachi skeleton here. We can't shoot you in Spanish.
If we both know if Drac was here, he wouldn't have left survivors.
He probably would have committed arson.
Yeah, he probably
No,
would.
what do you mean probably? He would have. He would
Okay,
have.
Mistiv, you essentially bust the door open, and you
Kerplatch.
reveal, and
That's not very revealing.
listen, you.
More
Does
stairs.
anyone have a sort of revealing light they could use?
It got dark in here all of a sudden.
Womp 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 womp. Womp.
Whoa, how'd I get here?
He's dead.
Savero's just like, I think I'll stay with the investigator here and keep an eye on our compatriot here, and the rest of you, have fun now.
Okay, bye.
Marcy, go ahead and heal their wounds. I'll stick with Tom.
Can we just,
Where's
can
my
we just say I heal everyone?
Yeah.
I mean, I have a cure light wounds just for the situation, alright?
But
I mean, she has
No,
the radial heal
a prayer.
everyone
She
not.
has the area heal.
Yeah, heal everyone not
Can we,
undead.
can we heal the passed out man who's monocled and has my insignia etched into his body?
Monocle? He doesn't have a monocle.
My moniker on his body. His
Monocle.
arcane mark. Fucking hell.
Oh.
Oz can't comment, apparently.
Yeah, you're right, because she periodically slips into Elvish.
Okay, dude.
I only know 2 words in Elvish.
Is it
Well,
fucking you?
I wish. I would shout it all the time if I knew that one.
So, So what is it? What are
Come
they?
on. Come on. You can't just...
Oh.
Anyway, goeth on.
Oh, I disappeared.
Hey, I know this... okay, are we nearing the end of this? Because my condition is getting worse and I still have stuff to do around the house.
Boo-doo, boo-doo.
I have a phone call I need to place.
Boo-doo,
I think-
Yeah,
I think we're-
we're nearing the end of the session.
boo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Okay,
Okay. I'm gonna roll perception for the
Cobb.
investigation.
Tatsuya, if anything, he's down for the count.
He's down for the count, meaning I can just have him shackled to the fucking banister and just walk down.
See a lot.
He's unconscious.
Cool, because he's still under arrest.
Is this a skeleton on the table?
Yes it is.
I take the skull and I start playing with it like it's a puppet.
Could be cursed.
Put the skull down, Cobb.
That could be
First, I'd
cursed.
be able to sense the magic on it.
Watch out, it might bite you.
Anyway,
Speaking of
this
which,
large room combines the features of a wizard's lab and a catacomb. Several tables bearing bodies covered by drapes dominate the room, while tools ranging from shovels to dissection implements sit on shelves against the wall. Tatsuya, Oz, roll me Knowledge Arcana. What was that?
Me dying because my condition's getting more and more worse and I kind of want to go lie down.
It sounded like waffle. Yeah, like that. Okay, Oz. Indiana, please shut up.
that's a nat
Indiana.
5.
Is dispensing wisdom.
Tatsuya, you've never seen a lab like these before, but Oz, this is a necromantic laboratory.
God fucking damn it! I knew when my dad took me to that party, that weird-ass Halloween party, this is not what I want to remember!
You
Well, that
remember
was-
some weird shit, dude.
You know, this kind of explains why the energy here was so hard to get a precise location on.
You do not understand how much this place smells.
It's not
Yeah,
entirely
and also,
Cop smells his armpit. I don't smell anything.
Severo just smacks you.
anyway,
That was rude.
Tatsuya, while you didn't really figure out what this room was, you actually find a wand of gentle repose.
Damn it.
But
It's hidden in the slot, a table leg, as you were searching the room.
Oh, you noticed my perception roll.
Yes.
how much?
Hold on, I'll keep hold
Anyway.
on this just in case I need it later.
Is the skeleton the thing that smells? That Severo's been
Ye-
smelling?
Oh
Yeah,
no, here,
it's
check the
corpses.
skull.
It's the corpses.
It's the corpse.
Not this moon festival I've mentioned to y'all? Yeah, this was always the party that preceded it. It sucks.
What? Why would you have so many dead bodies? It smells.
Oh, it's usually not full of dead bodies. It's usually filled with the cadavers, and it's a research day. This is not research. This is, uncleanly.
Blasphemy?
No, because most necromancy is blasphemy, period, exclamation point. No, this is just unsanitary.
Ah.
Anyway, you guys actually find a map of the Sandpoint hinterlands that the necromancer that had actually tricked Hob into using the cellar for his experiments, using to track what he calls ghoul activity. He had gathered the information over the past several days and has noticed particularly there's been an increase in ghoul sightings around the southern farmlands and along Foxglove River. His current research is concerned by developing a method by which one could track a ghoul's lineage back through several generations of ghoul attacks. His research has stalled and hoping that Grace will succumb soon and he'll be able to dissect the body to gather more data before it rises as a ghoul becomes much more difficult to study.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, that's happening anytime soon.
Well, he's not inherently doing anything illegal if he's just dissecting ghouls, but it's fairly concerning that he was essentially doing the inhumane. So that, like,
No, there's also a room over here.
There's also a room over where I am.
Oz is gonna like mumble to herself as she opens the store. It's like, granted, it's not entirely the most illegal. You probably get like a fine and maybe some reprimanding, but that's.
If anything, his experiments were not malicious.
Yeah, they weren't exactly malicious. I mean, I gotta check his license.
His
He doesn't have a
necromancy
medical
license.
And that's how I lost my medical license.
I knew you didn't need a license for necromancy.
That's why I just like the idea that Oz.
Necromancers are just clerics who are late.
I like how Oz just walked down here going like, oh wait, no, this isn't illegal at all. This is just like
so
immoral, but not illegal.
Okay, so first off, that door is a window. You see zombies.
Sabro's just gonna
close the door.
There is no door. The door was closed. It's a window.
Oh,
it's a window. Okay.
Sabro was not opening the door. He's just like,
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
perfect opportunity for a fireball incident.
Nope.
It's just need a fireball flask in there.
I'm sorry, Sabro. You immediately ran next to me. What did you see?
He puts a hand on your shoulder, and he's just like, you see, there's something.
Hey, what's in this room over here?
There's something worse. There's something worse than skeletons, and it's things that are alive that shouldn't be.
So, zombie?
Uncle Edgar's peach pie?
What?
I don't want to know about the peach pies you're eating, but yes, zombies.
Hey, these guys in here look hungry.
Don't open the door, Cobb, please.
Do you have a peach pie?
No.
Then don't open that door.
I have jerky. You guys like jerky?
No, don't open that door.
Cobb, I swear to God, Cobb, I swear.
I'm hearing Marcy's voice coming from somewhere.
Oh
Marcy, did you cast invisibility?
I could have done that on her.
Anyway.
Let us continue.
Anyway. Well. Bird, quiet.
Bird.
Anyway, Oz.
Hi.
This is Kaisarlu's room. Unfortunately, he's actually not here right now.
Well,
Can I take a message?
Damn, you probably are good.
You actually see a book.
Anything else of particular interest in this room?
Not really. It's just a simple bed, study table, and a plain wooden chair.
So Ari, I'm just gonna make this like very noticeable to you for like 1 second, okay? You know how Saburo gets like very giddy when he sees something valuable in the room?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's how Oz gets when she sees knowledge.
Yeah, you see knowledge, Saburo sees nothing.
That's actually his spellbook.
It's like the idea that she's like, she notices the spellbook and then fucking cartwheels over the table to grab it.
And also, you take the spellbook?
Yes.
Okay, as you decide to flip through it, there's a lot of notes concerning ancient Thessalonian traditions of magic, including a few drawings of the Sahedron rune.
Holy shit. Fucking book in hand, kicks down door, accidentally stubs her toe. Ah!
The door was already open, Saburo. Yeah,
Oh, we're kicking down doors now? Okay, hold on.
Okay.
God, please no.
Oh.
Knowledge!
Enemies.
Important knowledge!
Calm.
It's the room. Just points at the book.
Snap out of it! Use your words. Breathe. In. Out.
Fluently in Elvish, I've discovered research that might tell us about what the rune is involved in. But only in Elvish, because you asked for words. I've discovered information pertinent to the rune book.
Do any of you understand Elvish?
No.
Doesn't so don't one of us have comprehend language?
Gods.
I do.
Oh, I know one way.
But still, at the same time,
Scooby-Doo.
at the same time, Snowy, I will tell you this: the notes
Gonna
are
gently take that book out of your hand, real quick.
the notes on the Sahedron rune is pretty much the same level of knowledge and understanding that you got from Quint before.
Well, you know what, DJ? Only 2 of us were there with Quint before.
Hi.
Yes, so you essentially regale everyone with what the rune actually means, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now as a meta statement, all characters know the essential meaning behind the Sahedron rune.
Alright.
The basic shit. And
Now I'm going to copy this man's work so heavily now, and also finish copying that other book I got, and we're gonna have this finished by tonight. Yeah.
Okay, so
Tom's just gonna take the book he gently took out of
No.
Oz's hands and
No,
leave.
the book!
Okay, so Snowy, these are the spells that
Question. Can anyone mimic writing?
that would be a linguistics check.
Identify shit.
Who has the better linguistics between me and Snowy?
Let me check real quick.
Because I have 2 levels of linguistics? Yeah, I have a +6. Belly.
I have no level, so you have better linguistics than I.
I could try. So,
Paper, and you can scribe it.
is there anything to write upon in the general vicinity?
Autopsy table.
No, I meant like parchment.
I have some in my pack.
Yeah, several just
I
like
should.
hand me the parchment. I'll see what I can do.
Alright, so, well, considering the research here, most of it's based on that. We have a friend researching the rune back at town. Shit, I need to unshackle the guy upstairs.
Also, does a 16 work for transcribing the shenanigans?
What do you mean transcribing the shenanigans?
Whatever it was that,
Mimicking the writing.
yeah, Reaper suggested.
Mimicking what writing?
In the book.
Oh, the notes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, you...
Mimicking the writing style and all that.
I mean, yeah, sure, I feel like that'd be enough.
Okie
Also, DJ, quick question.
Mm.
Mind if I roll a perception check for real quick?
What?
Oh, I see his medical license somewhere on the walls.
He's not the one that was the doctor. The one we have cuffed was the doctor.
No, he's also got to be a doctor because he's a necromancer. If he's not a registered necromancer, then that's illegal.
No, you know that's not a thing.
I know.
Is he unregistered?
I'm mainly just looking across the walls to see if there's anything on the walls of note, like extra bits of research, tools that have recently been used, so on and so forth.
Nope. Nope.
Completely clean. All right.
But to end off this session, because Snowy, you're getting sick. Dark,
Yeah.
you have a business matter to attend to. To sum things up, there is one more thing implicating Oz to this.
What?
Oh, no.
Remember what Grace
Oh.
told you?
Oh, yeah.
Shit, we gotta investigate the manor now.
Womp womp.
There you go. I'm happy you remembered.
No, I've known about the manor this entire time because when it was mentioned, I was one of the things that stuck in my head as he, I don't know, screaming and about to kill me.
His message was delivered.
And then he died.
Oz
tried to kill him.
is just gonna like get that done. Or going like, can people stop trying to implicate me for occult matters when I haven't done it yet?
Yet.
You know they're saying
And-
don't shoot the messenger.
I mean, the messengers fought back, so.
The messenger
think-
struck first.
But you guys are one step closer to figuring out what is going on. You now know the identity of who's been committing these atrocities, the Skin Saw Man. You know that they are definitely a guest because of ghoul, because Grace came down with ghoul fever.
I like how the fact that Oz's entire basis is researching occult studies in order to find person, only to have her occult studies halted because if she does anything in open, oh man, wavy finger. Oz isn't doing this because she wants to save the town, even though she kind of does want to save the town.
And
She's doing
you
this just
have,
because of her research.
and you now know of the next potential investigation location, Foxglove Manor.
The house on Haunted Hill.
Or barely known as from the locals as the Misgivings.
Ooh.
So,
I
plan-
remember why.
So, the party gains this much experience.
Come on.
Experience?
Yes, experience.
Belly.
Tasty.
I'm betting RP.
Now I'm kind of sad because it would have been
Okay.
absolutely hilarious if he lunged at Oz and Oz got a crit.
Wank.
I would have laughed my ass off.
He would have just immediately flunked to the floor. Like, well, that was over.
Hey, you want to see a hand up for the zombies? There you go.
He doesn't look too well. Probably got gangrene. Probably has-
Brains.
Gangrene, rigor mortis, and
That's
They're
Yeah.
not
zombies.
that's not quite rigor mortis. Rigor mortis would render them basically immovable.
Or more of this.
Unless we're doing the Jiangxi thing where they have to hop everywhere.
No.
Wing.
Talisman. There's no talisman over their face.
There could be.
But still, so I'm going to snip this as well, just so you know what to, just so you have a, just so you know what Grace said to Oz. Wait, shit.
I gotta check something. Can somebody take care
We'll
of the
deal with
XP
that
stuff
later.
for me? Thanks.
But on that, are
Wait,
we?
what?
Hmm?
No, you just send this into the chat.
Mhm.
And let me just tally up the experience.
Divide that by 5.
840.
So add 840 experience count to all your experiences.
So that is 10,901.
Yep. I'll throw that onto Dark's
Why is
spreadsheet.
that random 1 in there? It bothers me.
That's okay.
What
I think
random
it's
one?
I think it's because we got a number of ones for our experience that doesn't evenly divide by 5.
It's just a random 1 in there.
If anything, the random one's not going to be so inconsequential. So if you want to even it out and flatten it, you can. Because I doubt you're going to end up with a ones place.
My
I mean-
OCD.
But other than that, are we good to go?
Yep, you're good to go. And next week,
Next week?
no, next
Huh?
session, to close it off, the party pretty much turns it and pretty much manages to tells Sheriff Hemlock what happened, and unfortunately the sanitarium gets shut down.
Oof.
And the necromancer and Aaron Hobb are taken in for questioning. But the rest of you go back to the Rusty Dragon Inn and have your fill in preparation to investigate the Foxglove Manor.
Oh man.
What mysteries await you? Only time will tell, and so will I.
And hopefully next week, not a guarantee, I will be upfront. Hopefully next week, we will be having our payload finale. So
I hope so too, because I don't
Yeah.
want to push my game into November.
Yeah. Well, if it doesn't happen next week, it'll happen like, that other one. But we shall see.
I guess that other to be determined date.
And
Wait. So I'll let you close it off.
I was gonna say, if it doesn't happen on the 3rd, then the next available date that doesn't deal with Pathfinder would be the 17th. But either way, until then, we will see you all next time. Later.